everyone to another edition of Strange Aeons here on Friday night on Moonskull. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you've had a wonderful week. It's really hot where I am.
I can see your face is so red.
So, oh man.
I would almost feel bad for you, except I don't. Oh, just have him give you a bunch of ice and water, and then the icy water will help.
Well, I did have some. I drank it all,
you
and
need
I'm
more.
afraid. Well, I'm afraid to have more because then I will have to get up and pee in the middle of the street.
That's okay. We can wait.
Why does he have a big palm frond just fanning you? Why isn't he just standing off to the side?
I was standing outside with like one of those shaker things, but with like
no.
Yeah.
No. just get more, and then if you need to, just take a couple of seconds to go.
Chat's saying they can't hear Arudai.
Well, that's okay. Nobody needs to hear Arudai.
That's not an issue.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Weird. Okay. Well, I see the green bars after I muted and unmuted, so maybe they'll hear me now.
Yeah, there's just
I was agreeing that you could have some people fanning you in the background.
Some people.
Just some people.
Just some people.
Just random people just show up.
Moss does it all the time.
She just went down to Lowe's or Home Depot and
my calling card
picked up some people to fan her.
Oh gosh.
Poor Noelle.
No, I'm gonna miss it. Because if y'all haven't read, it's the furry suit.
Gosh. Wait, what? You have a furry suit?
No.
Congratulations on your furry suit, Noelle. I'm so proud of you.
Why do I read chat? It does nothing but get me in trouble. It's never done me any favors.
Well, yeah, you know what? Welcome to my life. I have yet to learn my lesson, so you're not alone.
If y'all didn't read the announcement, this is my last night. I have to step away from GMing for a while. Some things came up, and I have to take some time off for me and the baby, so that everything is good when they arrive here in a few months. So, so I am sad. I am very sad that I will be leaving. You know, the detention group here on Friday nights.
Wow.
Can we please be the Breakfast Club?
Chat is saying that you're too high every day.
I'm too high?
Too low.
No, it says
no. Shadow Warden was bullshitting.
Oh.
They were saying you were too low, like 10% volume, and they said that's 10% too much.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Ha 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 ha, chat. Ha ha ha.
I will say, I want to do a toast for Noelle.
Yes.
So everybody grab a drink. If you have a drink, water or
coffee works.
Whatever it is you have, coffee works. So cheers to Noelle. Noelle, you are a wonderful DM. I love the fact that you did the crying is a free action shirt, and thank you for sending me the D20 shirt. I always had a lot of fun, and I can't wait until you come back with a cute little bundle of joy. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
You're all so very sweet. Yeah, you know, I'm soon enough, everyone, the fur baby will have arrived. And for those of you in chat who were like, the baby's a lie, yeah. It's not a lie.
Conspiracy. Conspiracy.
I'm currently a human barge, so
Conspiracy debunked.
Well, I also want to, speaking of lies and slander, while the reason you gave was very heartfelt and whatnot, it's a lie because you actually sent me a 1 week's notice, and I'll read it here for chat. It said, Ewok and I have a bag of Doritos to find, and it will be taking up a majority of my time. I hope you understand. Good luck.
It's the good luck that sells it.
Yeah.
good luck.
Yeah.
Like, you know what you're in for. Bye.
So that's the real reason, guys. Don't let her fool you. That's where she's heading off to. Also, Chrysanth made you a special present, and I wanted to share it with you here live on stream. She told me, she said, I really want Noelle to know that I appreciate her being my first on-stream GM. So Chrysanth went and made a image of you two together as her being motherly GM and her being nuggety like daughter player.
Oh, God.
So allow me to just share that
Cute.
with you real quick.
Are you going to be sharing your screen here, or
It's gonna be you have to watch it on the stream because I'm doing it through OBS. But
Oh, that picture.
I can't
Hang
see it yet?
I know mine hasn't come up.
It's on kick right away. Bam.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
kick
it's adorable. It's adorable.
The small one.
What is this?
This is just you and your little nugget daughter player.
oh my
Just-
It's so bad because my
That's really
my
bad.
daughter's nickname since birth has been Nugget. That's her nickname. then Chrysanth became the Nugget, and I was like, no, that's my daughter.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So yeah, good job, Chrysanth. You I think you really touched her heart with that image.
That is, I saw that image from Fantastic.
I got it from Darth Dave, who said it was from you. So I am just passing on the message.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mhm,
Uh-huh.
mhm.
But Chad did vote on the poll of Noelle's live stream because, and the winner, oh wait, it is tied. 36% went to Noelle is going to a furry convention, and 36% said hard taco meat.
Wait, I don't like those numbers.
Weird.
But those are the numbers. So it is a tie
Wow.
between furry convention and hard taco meat. I guess you were both correct.
Doing both. Yeah. I mean, why not have hard taco meat at the furry convention? It's
Wow.
full of debauchery like that.
Double 36.
Oh my goodness. So, all right.
Yeah, the avatar is horrifying. Lynn Green, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we have to go around and say hi to everyone? We can, or if we need to just jump in, we can.
What?
We can.
You don't want to say hi to your favorite players? Is that
Oh my gosh.
wow?
Oh,
I see. Okay, last episode. Don't want to say hi
They're
to your
not
favorite players.
here.
Oh,
So-
oh, that's what it is. Okay, makes sense now. That's fine. Skip over us, Noelle. Don't worry about it.
No. You say hello. Go ahead. Say hello. You start. Well, I'll even start with you, Aruda. I never do that.
Oh wow, breaking tradition on the last night. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. I'm going to be playing Daryl, but not for long. When Noelle does step away next week, I'll be moving up to the GM seat, and Caleb Laylines will be stepping in to play Daryl. And can't wait to see his Darius Rucker take on what Daryl's going to be like. So thanks for promising to keep Daryl's spirit alive, Caleb. Yeah, that's all I got. Except for to say, if you don't remember what happened last week or the week before that, or any of the small details, you're like, oh man, I really wish I could remember what it was that Sevi's character poured on Chrysanth's poor plant character during that dinner. You could go to our Discord and ask the archivist. It's an AI that records every session, and it keeps all the information, and it knows everything. It even knew who Uncle was and gave a really good description of it. So you can be like, what was it? And they'll be like, well, actually, the archivist will tell you, Daryl started it and poured soup on her head. And then Savi's character followed, and then Chrysanth got upset and cried. All right, now I'm done.
Okay. Why don't we then have Frost? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's relatively cool here. I'm stuck in a basement. Oh wait, not stuck. This is where I chose to be. And it's been like 45 degrees and raining for the last number of days. So
Oh, see, we're starting to get into the mid 70s and 80s during the day. Like it dips at night, but I'm in the attic. So it's always warm up here.
you're just lucky, right?
I
Right now, I
know.
like it cold. So oh my
Yeah.
gosh. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens tonight with the pickled punks. But I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to seeing what happens.
Oh,
We have a new GM take over.
oh,
So
I could never be as cruel as Noel. I could never do it.
No, don't even. You will see that the
Wow.
projection that Erudite places on me is just all of his worst qualities that he embodies.
wow. Well, I never knew.
So Oliver's gonna die.
No,
What did Oliver do?
Oliver won't die. Mirashi won't let Oliver die.
Well,
Moss is muted.
because Moss always
can
dies
hear-
with Erudite GMs.
I'm muted.
I heard it.
Shouldn't
You're
be.
not now.
No.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't kill
Oliver
Moss.
is being
Erudite
abused.
muted Moss on purpose because he just wants to kill all his characters.
Oh,
You
I
know how
see.
it is.
You won't let me defend my own honor. I see
Yeah,
how it is.
mhm.
Go ahead, defend your own honor. I want to hear this.
I didn't do anything. You can't target me. That's all there is to it.
I
I'm a
never
good-
targeted you to begin with.
I'm a
You
good
decided
boy.
to go. You decided to go swimming in a river that you knew had random enemy encounters by yourself, naked with no armor
I
on.
didn't.
That
No, I
is
didn't.
not my fault.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I went. I was like, I'm gonna go take a bath, and you're like, oh, look at these. There's these octopuses that you had no
Yeah.
idea were there that had 12 attacks.
There's like 12 attacks. Each one that had 12 attacks. Just one had 12 attacks.
Listen, normally my dice never hit jack crap, so I figured I was going to whiff on all 12.
No, of course not. No, the
Mm.
chances that's happening is really low. And then, of course, in Star Wars, you put Dina surrounded in the middle of combat, and all of us are really, really far
Yeah.
away.
It just so happens that the enemy
How
spawn point
convenient.
is always on my character. Always.
Because that's where you stand. That's where you stand. On the map, I have the tokens in the GM layer, and you're like, "Doo, doo, doo." I think I'll stand right here in the middle of the four guys that are about to appear.
This was
I don't
this
buy it.
was
I don't buy
before.
it.
This is
You got a
before we
reputation to
even
keep up.
swooshed to the map. You already placed Moss in the killing area.
I don't remember this particular instance,
Oh,
but
yeah.
in general, he likes to be where the trouble is. I don't need to help him
Killbox
die.
Macro, is that what you're saying? It just moves Moss's token. He just hits kill box and just.
He just makes the weird, like the if it's a forward line combat and he's like a backseat person, he'll run to the front line the combat and go fight the things. And the one time he'll decide to stay back is when like the script of the game is like, the enemies are gonna sneak in the back door and ambush the party. That's the one time. That is the one time Moss will stand to the back of the hallway. I don't know how he does it.
Okay, do you want to know? I'm gonna go over this like step by step with Jan real quick, okay? And I'll make it quick.
I've
If
seen
I-
this TV show where they reenact the
The-
crime. I love these.
Yes. So Jan
is a
wanted to cast
reenactment.
Sanctuary on one of his party members who was getting walloped on. So he ran in, casted Sanctuary, and in order to do that, he used a paste die. And you guys can go back to the episode and fact check me on this. He used a paste die, rolled low, and was not able to get far enough out of combat. He's gonna run in, touch, get out. And he rolled so badly on his pace die. I think he rolled like a 1 or a 2. And Lord Soth was just like, oh, well, okay. Well, there's that guy. I can't attack this guy, so I gotta attack that guy.
No,
not my
he
fault.
used
I was
a
trying to
sweep
be a
action.
hero.
He used his little barbarian sweep action thing that he'd already done twice. You knew he was gonna do that, but it's okay. It's okay because Jan came back. Jan came back. He is alive.
I'm done. I can no longer defend. Pardon me for trying to be a hero and getting made fun of for it.
I was proud of you for being a hero, but some
No, you
heroes
weren't.
die.
You
That's
punished-
all.
You punished me for it.
Hey, I had a paladin who could fly as an Asamar, and to distract the dragon everybody else was about to get this, he thought, obliterated by, he flew out at the dragon by himself, and Erudai's like, critical. Just
Okay, that was the dice though. I had no control over that.
wanted my guy right into the quicksand, and everybody else was like, ooh, splat.
And then the Echo Knight went in and soloed the dragon. So
Yeah, well,
Joke on
that
me.
was that part.
Wait,
That was saving
40
grace
Viking
there.
says I was drunk that night. Was I drunk that night? I might
you're
have.
drunk. You're drunk. Yes.
Hey, I haven't touched alcohol in like 2 months. Okay.
In fact, I'm pretty sure on that specific episode, you came in like an hour late and you were like, sorry, guys, I might have had a few drinks.
No, that's not true. No, that only happened in Star Wars, and we're talking about March of the Dragon Queen. So you are incorrect.
Oh, okay. Well, I know one of the episodes of something he did that, and I thought that was pretty funny.
That was Star Wars. It was
Yep.
a Star Wars.
Is that the
Well,
one
no,
I had a lot of eggnog? I think I had a lot of eggnog.
Yeah, it was a lot of eggnog that day.
That's what it was.
Oh,
that'll
that'll
do
do
it.
it.
You're
That
also drunk with that one because when Jan died, you're like, Aruna, I'm making a character right now. It's gonna piss you off.
And jelly beans did the job. Anyway,
Oh, Lord.
enough reminiscing.
Is that what that was?
that was quick. I-
So quick, in and out.
That's what she said.
oh,
Wow.
goodness. Oh, Chrysanth, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right. It is hot. It's really hot, and
Uh-huh.
I'm upstairs. I'm on the
I
second
feel
floor,
you.
right under the attic, and it's very hot.
I am hot. It is hot.
Ugh.
We'll go with Moss. How are you, Moss? Other than unloading all of your prior traumas from Aruda.
Well, I was,
Trauma dump.
I was fine, and now, now I think I might turn on one of the members of my party.
Wow.
But it has nothing to do with player versus player issues. It's all it's all in character.
Oh.
No, I'm good. Happy to be here. Thanks for having me again. And I'm happy that we could make it. We're gonna make this such a memorable session for you. You're gonna love it.
I'll never forget. It will keep me awake at night.
Oh no.
And then last but not least is Sevi. Sevi, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's gonna be sad not having you around anymore. Because I can always trust your bad rolls to keep me alive. So now I'm gonna have to talk to my extended family so they hex Eruda instead. And
Oh, God.
then,
My rolls are bad already. Why do I need more
I talk
hexes?
to BTT Forge to make sure that his account never rolls
God.
above a 2. So, but it'll happen. But we'll miss you for sure. I can't wait
I was
to
gonna
see
say-
pictures of the babies
Yeah.
or the
Oh.
baby.
Oh,
Baby or
there's only
babies.
one. If there's two, I'm in trouble. Yeah, no, I was gonna say Aruda doesn't roll much better than me, and sometimes arguably worse.
I think worse. You roll low often. That's true, especially when you're soaking. But I definitely roll more critical failures than you by a long shot. By a
I
long
would say
shot.
that's true.
You weren't rolling bad on Wednesday, Aruda. You almost killed Dragon Noodle Soup.
Okay, neither were you. You killed my whole army of bad guys, so I don't want to hear it from you.
I bunk.
Oh goodness. Okay. We're fighting some bad guys. We're fighting some pickled punks.
Oh God, that name.
I didn't choose it. I don't choose.
I don't know if I believe you. I've seen some of the typos.
Well, those are typos. That's not me choosing names of things. I just can't type.
Okay, if you say so.
So you all better hold him accountable to the stupid names in these books, just like you did me as we go forward here.
Noel, make sure that you double check the spelling on the birth certificate when you fill that out at the hospital. Please.
Have Ewok make sure that the spelling is correct, and then have a nurse make sure that the spelling is correct.
Oh my goodness.
If it makes
Oh
you
my
feel
God.
better, my name is spelled wrong.
What? On your birth certificate?
Technically, my middle name is spelled wrong. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Was that them telling you that just to make you feel better, or is it actually spelled wrong?
My mom wanted to spell it the German way, and she didn't.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And she
the German
did-
way. Okay.
Oh
Close
goodness.
enough is.
Before we start the fight, we move forward. Should I wait to do Benny's? Wait to do Benny's.
You could read them, but reward them after.
Yeah.
How bad are we in combat right now? Oh, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. We got a decent
Yeah,
amount.
fine.
I don't. Yeah, you all wanted to not do anything with them till after. So
Yeah, I think it would be good to use those and maybe get the others after.
Oh,
okay.
oh, Noel, just so you know, chat is letting you know how to spell Dorito. It's Dorito.
I have a name picked out for this child.
Yeah,
It's
don't-
not Dorito.
Don't do
Maybe
two T's,
Dorito.
because if you do two T's, it's going to be Dorito, and it sounds way dumber. I'm just going to tell you.
How about Dorito?
Yeah, exactly. Also, I'm really looking forward to the amazing sounds you're going to play. Noel, I bet they're going to be really creepy and slurpy.
Yes, if you hear any sounds or music tonight, they're from Sirenscape, which I'm saying correctly to be.
You're poisoning my vocabulary.
They're from Sirenscape, which they are not a sponsor, but as long as we tell you that we're using their software, they will not copyright strike the channel, and we appreciate that. Okay.
I'll swoosh.
I'll swoosh. Okay, I'll read the benefits quick, and then we can jump into combat here. So this sound panel for this section of the game has throat noises.
Yes. Somebody clip that.
Don't like that.
Don't even do the lead up. Just clip her saying throat noises.
Oh my gosh. I just like how the name of a lot of the sounds on these sound panels. Some of them are really stupid. Anyways, all right,
Oh, no.
benefits. Okay, benefits. So let's see. We had a gold renewal from Elusive Answer that goes to Chrysanth, Frost, and Moss. One from Kaio to Chrysanth, one from Fantastic to me. So thank you. A silver from Eccentric to Sevi and Moss. Fan art by Sassy Witch of everyone. And another one by Sassy Witch. Erudite faced Ratling.
Wait,
That
what?
seems appropriate.
You didn't see that one?
Yeah, you didn't see that? Oh, you should put your
special.
face on one of the rat things.
Yeah, one of the Ratlings.
Oh my god, that's delightfully terrible.
And then Frost generously did art of everyone, including me, which also depicts the state of my rolls.
Every single die is a one, but all the faces are ones too. So I mean, you're back against the wall there, really.
Yeah. Okay, so we had 40 likes from last stream and 19 comments. All in all, it's 4 bennies to Chrysanth. And 4 to Moss, 3 to Frost, 3 to Sevi, 3 to me, 2 bennies to Erudite. And then we also had a couple super chats. One from Brian C. Bennies to the 2 men in the game, Moss and Frost. Without them, this would be an estrogen stream.
Cheers to you, Brian. Very accurate.
All right, Brian, I got your number, man.
You're
And
the
then-
one who said you wanted to be pregnant. Brian is just.
I never said that. I never said that in my life. Oh my god.
Me up.
Oh, come on. Did I just lose?
There you go. I'll take that.
You know,
And
Brian,
then-
from one testosterone haver to another, cheers to you.
Ever.
Ever.
Wow.
And then lastly from Femort, is it too late to Benny myself?
Oh no.
Wow. Wow.
All right. Lovely. Okay. Hang on here. There's some stuff I got to do before we start here. Oh, we haven't even drawn cards yet, have we? No, we
Nope.
haven't done anything. Okay.
No.
Okay. So let me begin combat, and then I'll play some.
I am
sounds
manifesting
here.
a Joker out into the universe.
Please do.
No.
Ah,
Oh, hey, finally the pick a card's working again.
I demand a new card.
Pickled Pumpkin's going first. That's not good.
for a Benny.
Demand a new card for a Benny.
Okay. Let's get you a new
name?
card.
Anything has to be better than the fucking 2. If I get another 2, I'm gonna be so mad.
No, you got a king. There you go.
Oh,
Hey,
thank God.
nice.
Okay.
Oliver, you
So
gonna,
does
you gonna get
does
one?
anyone else want another card?
I only have 4 bennies, so I'm gonna hang on to it.
Yeah, same.
Okay. So that means one of these guys is up first here. And I mean, look at them. To like give you an idea of what these things are, they're basically like I want to show you because I actually really like their art. They're great.
Ugh.
Gross! What the fuck is that?
Were they in little jars?
Yeah,
Wait,
they
no. Oh,
remember
jars.
remember when you smelled all that antiseptic smell in the
Yeah.
room with all the weird tumors and stuff in it? They're basically
Mhm.
like animated specimens.
Oh God.
And they're dissected pigs. It's
Oh,
a skull.
they do have 2 faces. Look at their skull.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I already closed it. I don't want to look at it. This is disgusting.
Oh, you but
It's
you
got-
loved the other room. Now that they're moving around, you don't like them anymore?
No.
Oh, they got the. What did I say it was last time when I saw
An
them?
experimental.
Hydrocephalitis. Is that what it is? When they have the
God.
hydrocephalitis, they got the big head. Mm. And they look
Okay.
like
Noel,
pickles.
I have a question. Is
Yes.
it possible to train these things to become our pet? If
How-
I roll a high enough persuasion, can I get a monster to just follow us around like a pet?
Wouldn't
Why
it
would
be
you
animal
want it?
handling? Or something like that.
Are they animals?
Oh,
They
doesn't it
have
look like
animal
it?
smarts.
See? Like, I
Yes.
feel like I should be able to convince one of these creatures to
I mean,
join us.
Okay.
What would the
is this?
conditions be in order for us to do that? Like, do they have to be almost dying and then we save them? And would that condition meet the criteria of having them join our party?
I don't know. We'll see. I have a feeling you're just going to kill them all. We'll find out.
Nosako says I could do an animal handling check.
Yes, that's what I said. Wouldn't you need animal handling?
But if
Well,
they're not
I
an
will
animal,
roll. I will
Well,
roll
I
it.
mean,
Like,
no,
It works on
but
beasts, on like a wolf, not on like a whatever that is. Well, I don't know.
I mean,
That's a Noel call.
it
But this
has
is
animal
all monsters.
smarts.
yeah.
see?
I mean, it's not an
I think I
animal,
should
but
be
it's
able
about
to.
as intelligent as you'd think an animal would be.
Well,
maybe.
wait a second. How low does that intelligence have to be? Could we make Mirashi or Godwin into a pet? We
actually,
got a D4 intelligence.
Now that you say it, this thing does have the equivalent intelligence or smarts die as Mirashi, so I don't know that you could outsmart this thing.
But they'd be
No,
on
but
the
I
same
could
level.
roll really well. I have faith in my rolling abilities.
So what? You just want to like imprint on it?
Oh God!
I want,
I'm just-
I want to keep
Oh,
it as a
God.
pet.
It's gonna call you mommy, and that's gonna be
I
disturbing.
might just like leave you with this little gift that Mirashi can carry around
No.
her.
Yes! It would be so
Gross.
fitting. It would be so fitting.
The
But
I
best
just
part is
asking
it would be-
because Mirashi would
Rudai.
probably.
It would mostly
Don't
hurt
worry,
Rudai.
Rudai. It would have an expiration date, and I would explain to you why after, so that not to spoil anything for the rest of the party. But
Look at this.
Oh
He's
God.
got a Sambuca face right now.
Wow. 4D
The same
Viking
look he had with
says.
Sambuca.
4D Viking says, please, Noel, don't let her. John Gordon says, Noel, you know this is gonna end badly, so just say
Is this-
no.
Rudai's like, this is the
Nosako
ice
just
fork all over again.
facepalms. Yeah. Nosako just face palms and say, if you're gonna screw him over, now is the time. See?
Listen, I will not allow animal handling checks for aberrations. That's not gonna fly. But if she lets it happen,
It's an
I'll have to deal with it.
aberration. I mean,
It's
I
not
guess
an
it is.
aberration.
It's very clearly an aberration. What
I
else
mean,
would it be?
is.
It's either a
is an
baby.
aberration.
It's either a baby, which is a humanoid, or it's an aberration. That's not a cat.
I can
Yeah,
carry
not
it
a
in a
cat.
jar. I can carry
I
it in
mean,
a jar.
it technically is just undead, but I could see that it's an aberration as well because of what it is. Like,
I could just
Okay.
carry it in a jar,
Well-
like hang it off the chrysanth, the plant. It'll be wonderful.
Listen,
Gonna
all
have a
I'm
garbage
saying
pail
is if
kid.
this works, when I take over the seat, I'm gonna realize that this thing gets hungry and needs to be nursed by someone. I'm just saying. So just be ready.
Well, it is gonna be right next to the
Well-
nugget, so you want to kill the nugget?
yeah, it does not lactate.
Oh,
Well, they get milk from almonds, right? So surely
Oh
you
yeah,
have.
there must be
Almonds
some
have
sort
milk.
of
Will be
some
happening.
sort of
still
seed or
happen.
fruit that you can grind up in milk from Dae'Breik.
Hey, Mom,
Oh my
this is that
God!
kind of stream.
Look what you've
It
done,
totally is that
Sevi.
kind of stream now.
Yep, it has to be.
Okay. All right, hang on. I'm attacking.
We're just trying to save Oliver, honestly.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, it's not going well.
Noel's missing Dorito bag just tipped a $20.
Failure.
Failure.
just-
Try
Do
again.
you want me to grab it or do you got it?
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm just clicking.
Oh well, it didn't go any better. Okay,
Failure.
one more time.
Obviously, I am no longer needed at Noel's house. I think
Failure.
people
Give up.
super chat whose house I should go to next. Person with the highest total is my new home. This is 10 for Rudai, 10 for Sevi. Chat, choose my new home. Okay, I will make a poll for the new home. That's
Did you-
Benny to Rudai and a Benny to me.
Oh, did you guys
Yay!
Rory the Romulan? Rory the Romulan also song. Congratulations to Benny to the player or DM who has the fewest bennies. So that one goes to whoever has the
Oh.
fewest bennies.
Tied for the lowest right now.
That's fine.
Go
You
for
can
it.
have
Oh,
it, Moss.
And okay.
But I just spent mine, so I don't count. It would be between you two.
This is my formal apology for slapping you with 12 tentacles, okay?
I'll take it. Apology
Wow.
beginning to be accepted.
Oh, God. Just a down
Wow.
payment.
Okay.
Should I go ahead and add those now or wait until we refresh?
I would wait.
Wait.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm waiting.
All right, so it is now Daybreak's turn.
They're just flying out of the space here now.
Yes, give it fatigue. Give it fatigue. Oh.
You entangled the baby.
Warlock super chatted. He said, a Benny to the first stun to say which page in MM tells us about dragon spell
Page
casting.
69.
I'll tell you which page. I'll tell you which
they
page in the
can't do
adventure
that
tells
much.
you that that dragon can't do that because it has no spells. So there you go.
Yeah, like I say, I'm giving Caleb's answer D.
That is always the correct answer.
I will say 86.
Fun fact: I haven't looked at an actual monster manual
In a very
I
long
had a
time.
printed one, and that was
Oh, Maz is cheating! Maz just opened the book.
I could reach for mine, but that is too much effort.
Oh no. There's just demons on page 76.
Yeah, I said 86.
Oh no, I'm sorry, devils. No, what did I say? No,
Devils.
I said 69.
You,
did,
said,
you said
69.
69 is still devils.
Okay.
Did you rolled? Okay.
Hey, I was right.
Chrysanth, what did you rolled?
Thank you,
Entangle?
Warlock.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
Okay, what did you
Yeah,
do?
just turned into a box.
Oh, yeah,
a black
you're a
box.
black
Oh
box.
yeah, you're.
Why you want to be a black box?
She's trying to portray Caleb. She's trying to welcome him early into our.
Oh, that's very kind of you. All right.
Okay.
I just realized
Alright.
Wait.
There we go. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller in my frame here.
How did you guess 86? Did somebody feed you that answer? What the hell is going on?
What do you think? Who asked the question? Who asked the question?
Weird.
There's
Huh.
only 400 pages in the damn monster manual.
Do you really think?
Did you really have to ask?
Oh my god. It's like,
It
Oh
took
my
you a
God.
long time.
it's like
Oh, why Chrysanth's face isn't showing up?
that's like me holding a
Okay.
handful of cheese out to my dogs and say, okay, first one that gets it, and then holding it out to one dog specifically while the other one sits there and stares at me.
Okay, now you're back.
And you hold the other dog back too.
Yeah. The poor
Yeah.
dog. Of course, Moss
I
would
kick
do
it in the
that.
ribs and shove it out the door. Yeah.
All right, let poor Noelle finish her narration of her attack. Look at her. She's she's like,
I'm so beyond my
Fuck her.
attack. Daybreak's already gone, entangled me, applied damage, and now it's Mirashi's turn. Where have you been?
I just see you like leaning back, like, when is this gonna end? When do we
No,
get to?
this is I am fat and hot. That is what this is.
Oh.
So hey, we did cross the miracle bar for the first time though, so everybody gets a penny for that.
Hey.
Yay.
Do we take it? I think we take it after. Can you guys put it in the mod chat so we can keep track of it? So we don't lose it. All right. Mirashi will say there's 3 of these creatures in this room. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does going over a friend, is that double movement or no?
It's GM call.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if it's a cooperative person, you can usually step through their space.
Okay. All right. So on what 4? So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is Daryl a cooperative person? in
That's a
general?
good question.
Of course I am. I'm so cooperative.
Does
Yeah.
me make it always difficult terrain when you're walking around Daryl?
God.
But
It's the low table.
who says it's a low table? It's just a table.
Fine. All right, but if I move here, that really limits people's ability to get around.
What?
Okay.
I mean, you can step on the table.
Would it be then 2 movement to step on the table?
But you have to step up. I mean, are you within? Can you do that? Would you
Yeah.
have enough movement? Then just step up on the table. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I will take Frenzy as my wonderful edge. And Erudite just disappeared on me.
For me
Yes,
as well.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he's
shit.
refreshing.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so I will take Frenzy as my edge, and then I will attack this guy. Alright, let me figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna longsword first attack. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, perfect. All right, so first damage. Two wounds to the pickled punk.
Oh, okay. Why is it not? Did it freeze?
I'm gonna have to
Just left.
refresh.
Yeah, we'll refresh Foundry. 'Cause I was like, it's not showing me where to soak.
The pickled punks took 2 damage.
Okay, there we go. Now I can do it. Okay, soak. Oh no. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. It's not enough. I'm gonna try one more time. Oh, I probably shouldn't. I have like,
Oh, You almost critically failed.
Wow.
You
You
killed
would have
my.
taken the 2 wounds.
You killed my thing.
That was it?
Oh no! Wait, no. Well, they're. Have you seen them? They're like crawling around in broken bottles. It's not like they're uber tough, but they do have this cool thing
Oh god.
where they kind of explode when they die. They
I
have,
figured.
they have a
Kind of.
death throw.
Any monsters with death explosions?
I don't
So
know,
let's see.
man.
Immediately after being incapacitated, this creature makes an attack against all adjacent targets as if it had improved sweep.
Oh.
So
Hey, look, chat. Look who stepped in the way of the sweep attack again. Oh, it's almost like it's a pattern.
Yeah.
Oh God.
He didn't do it on purpose.
Oh my gosh.
So
it's the
it's-
Sambuca talking moss. It's not him.
it's,
Drunken words, sober thoughts.
I kind of like that.
Sober thoughts.
okay, so I just have to do, I guess, a regular fighting attack here.
So rude.
Don't get in her hair. She'll be pissed.
I'm just gonna roll this because it's the same.
Oh
No, it's not.
god.
My fighting is better. Just gonna roll because I think it does 2d6. I have to check, but oh, it hits. Okay, so yeah, it is, and then it kind of like blows up in a fleshy mat, like, and that does 2d6. Let's see if I can hit something.
Kind of like a big zit.
Yeah.
Ew.
Why?
Ew.
says, "Love
Thanks for that,
eating
Frost.
dried
Thanks.
figs."
Ew.
Oh.
Dried figs? No, have them fresh.
Why is this being
They
such
only
a
had dried
pain?
figs at the store.
Which one you store?
Oh my gosh, this is being so annoying. Why is it doing this?
Maybe if you fed it Doritos.
It just keeps freezing up.
Are you targeting Sevi?
I'm targeting
And
both
Moss.
Sevi and Moss.
Okay, here's a pro tip: untarget Sevi and only target Moss. And I bet you that the Foundry Simps will let you do your attack.
It won't let me type in the box.
In the blah 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 box. So what do you?
Yeah,
I can roll it for you. What do you want it to be?
it's just gotta be 2d6. It won't roll.
All right, R2D6. They explode.
Yep.
Well, this was what happens when you let me roll it.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah. Okay, well, the pickle punk tried. He tried.
I
you
have
know what?
one more.
I think last time I realized it was because I was popping out the battle tracker. For some reason that did it. I just won't do that. Okay, so
One,
all right.
two,
Okay, it's another one.
It's so is moving on the table 2 movements or just 1?
I mean, now that you're on it, it's 1. Probably like to step up on it because you
To
have
step
to
on it would be
on
2
it.
or
Yeah.
1.
2.
Okay. Fuck. Then I
I
have
feel
no
like that.
more
I feel
movement.
like that makes sense. You had to get up, but now you're on the table. It's a flat surface. It's not difficult
Yeah,
terrain.
but I don't have any more movement. Okay. You got lucky because the table was.
All right, pickle punk number 2. Oh, I got to do Sirenscape again because stupid. Okay. let me do-
Oh, there were other pickled punks.
Yeah, there's more of them.
I only saw the one. I thought the battle was over. I was like, wow, that was easy.
She
No, I
yelled
told
out
you
there were 3.
guys there's 3. And I told them, and I told you guys they're in this corner and in this corner.
Oh. Okay, good. That means I get to maybe shoot something. Maybe.
Maybe.
You move into my danger zone.
I didn't do anything yet. Why do they keep attacking
I'm not-
me?
I am not in your danger zone because you're in the doorway. Because
Oh, the giant orc lady who just murdered the other baby is fine, but me, oh, the beautiful
She's
blonde
on
man,
the table. It
I
can't
have
reach.
sentinel.
it can't reach. It broke out of a test tube and has 2 faces. It can do a lot of things.
Except
It's
climb.
blind
Except
reading
climb
something.
onto a table.
Helen Keller. Oh my god, no Saku.
Wow.
Come on.
Ah. You're basically fishing for 6s on this, aren't you?
Yeah, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Yes, I have to. I was looking to see what your parry is. Well, it has to be your parry. So that yours is a 7. I don't even think I can. I'd have to get a 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was Jan's parry was 2, I think.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah. It was really bad.
Can I get a 6?
Oh, you want to hear
Oh, come
something that'll
on.
really upset you, I think, Moss? In the revised books that they're putting out with updates, they have now made it so that the wizard class can wear a slightly higher armor.
They learn things from you.
It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
They probably saw you.
Wow.
They probably saw the episode where you died, and were like, "Wow, that was tragic. We need to do something about that."
Yeah, we really
Yep.
like that character. Everybody loved that character, and he just got murdered.
Except for Jadine.
Wow, we can't let that happen again.
Oh yeah, except for
Okay.
Jadine.
Okay, guys, it's Godwin's turn.
I mean, with those super chats, I imagine Jadine dropped.
And if he moved up here, he'd be still on the table, but he couldn't. He could hit this one, but he couldn't hit both of them, I suppose, because that's too far away technically. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to you two, but he's gonna attack this one. And he may kill it and it may explode. So if this happens,
Like, is it?
I'm sad for you. Let's see. We're doing this. We're gonna do 2 actions. We're gonna set it. We're gonna see if he can punch it. He can punch it.
Yeah, I'd say that's a punch.
He'll
I'd
do
say
raise
that's-
damage.
I say that's a smoosh.
Ouch. Ouchie. And actually, I have no more bennies at the moment. So I get to roll. I can roll to explode.
I like how this one also gets Moss. What?
That's why I was like, I wish I could have pushed him out of the way.
Poor Moss, man.
I'm just standing here with my hands up in the air, like, what did I do?
I'm using him as a shield.
I fail to
Sorry.
see anything that I've done wrong yet. Okay, yet I keep getting attacked.
Was that attack against all of us? And it has to.
It's anyone adjacent. So it hits. It's gonna hit Oliver and you.
Okay, I have a parry of 7.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, oh, because I didn't target you. Yep. So that doesn't hit either of you.
Okay.
Nice.
So he moved 2 and attacked. He still has his second action. So he'll do 3, 4, and go over here and try to take this one out since it's away from everybody else with his second attack. Why doesn't it? There we go. I was saying it would not target it. All right, it's a normal desperate attack. We'll do 2 actions. We'll set it, and we'll see what happens. That is a hit without a raise, so he'll do normal damage, which is good when he rolls high like that. So that will do a wound to it.
Okay. Can it explode? Can it hit? The other one just kind of like melted. Let's see if this one actually like blows up.
Somehow it still hits Moss. No.
No, that would be kind of
Oh
horrible.
no. No, I just can't. I'd have to get 6s and it's just my dices don't hit the top number on them. So
Well, he stepped on that one when he came in, and this one he just punts into the wall and then looks around. I think
I think you
Don't exist
squished
anymore?
all the I think you squished all the pickled punks.
I'm
Look.
just
The room is empty now.
Once
I'm, like,
again, oh, go ahead.
yanking on my most consensual blades. Sorry, it's kind of stuck in the scabbard. I haven't been able to get it out since the last room.
And once again, Daryl has just loaded his gun to not be able to shoot anything.
Well, Godwin's gonna reach down into the goo there. He's like, "Here, this looks slippery." Out to Oliver. You could grease it up.
That's fine. I think I'll just keep working with it. You do what you do, you, my
It
friend.
smells
You do
awful.
you.
He's just
Yes.
gonna wipe it on his pant leg.
Precisely, it does.
What kind of a room have we walked into here with a not low table?
You said it was like a conference room.
Yep, that's correct.
So I guess now we reset Benny's.
Yes.
Godwin's just gonna sit down in the chair.
All right.
All right. While Godwin is taking a little break, I think I'll perhaps put my ear up to this door and listen in. See if I
Oh,
notice
did we
anything.
refresh Benny's already?
Yeah, that's what we're doing now.
You're gonna listen to the door. Okay,
I'm gonna
let's see.
listen in on this door. Would you like a notice roll?
Sure.
Terrible.
Yeah, my bennies didn't get reset, by the way. If you,
You
guys reset them.
I've
rolled
got-
persuasion. Now
Did
you
I?
need to roll note. Yeah, you need to roll notice.
Hey, door.
Oh, well, it's the same.
Tell me what's going on.
It's the same. It's the same die. So I'll keep that one. I'll just take a bit
I thought you were just going up to
I
it.
get 'em
Speak
reset.
to me.
Oh.
because I think I should have 8 bennies. So I'll take one off and have 7.
Gamera, I hope
And
I explode.
then-
No, you don't hope you explode
Oh,
when
he
you die.
hasn't. She hasn't reset Benny's.
Ah, see, there you go.
Look at that.
Perfect. That's a raise, if my math is correct.
The door says, "I hope."
That is a raise.
Alistair. Oh.
Yep. So are you just seeing if you hear anything?
Yes,
No, you do not hear anything.
perfect. There are all kinds of monsters on the other side of this door.
Is it unlocked?
I'll test the handle.
It's unlocked.
All right.
Noel, our bennies aren't reset.
Daryl, as being touched
Oh.
by Uncle, I think you should go first.
Gosh.
Yeah, well, I'm more of the lead from behind type. I'm a tactician. I do best when I come in from behind.
I bet you do a lot of things from behind. Oh,
I
wait.
never thought you of a coward.
A coward? Dimples, you misunderstand me. I am not a coward. You know, I'm just designed to handle conflict in a certain way. And if I'm in the front, well, I can't very well lead from behind now, can I? Also,
Fine.
trying to shoot my shooter up close tends to be problematic.
If it is your
Oh.
will, O leader, I will go first and scout out the situation.
It
Oh,
is
I could
not.
just
I gotta
go
put my. I want to put my hand on his shoulder and say, "It's not my will. It's Uncle's will."
Yes, yes, of course it is. Oh, Godwin,
Oh,
did you
a
want to go
reminder.
first?
You know.
So reminder, it is 4 bennies to Chrysanth. Oh, people are just okay. Go. 4 bennies to Chrysanth and Moth. 3 to Frost, 7 Noel, 2 to Arudai. Ryan sent
why don't
1
6?
to Moss, 1 to Frost. Chrysanth. Hold on. No, sorry. Femort sent 1 to himself, and Rory sent 1 to Benny. No, it says congratulations, Noel. Benny to the player with the fewest bennies. Who has the fewest bennies? Noel, right?
We gave it to Moss.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I forgot about that one. Thank you.
So Benny to Moss, and then
Yeah, mine
I
should
got
be 7.
one
Why is
from
it at 8?
Warlock. There you go.
And then everyone take one for the miracle being hit.
Oh,
Ah,
that's why I
forgot about
had
that.
8.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep.
There you go.
Thank you. I can go first. It's fine. I give off a lot of light. If you're trying to be quiet and sneaky, it's not going to work when I walk into that room.
I mean, to be quite truthful, I didn't hear anything in that next room.
Oh.
And
Well,
I even
then
got a
this-
raise.
Nothing to
Oh,
fear.
good.
And he'll open the door and he will step through. He just says, "Well, there's nothing to fear." It's a very small room.
Yeah, you have found a storage closet. Good for you. The contents of this closet have sort of been strewn all around, and it looks like maybe this was sort of like the hidey hole at one point for the pickled punks. Everything's
Oh.
kind of saturated in that antiseptic like goo that they were living in.
Oh, goo.
This is disgusting.
Well, perhaps you should leave that room before you get germs all over yourself.
I think I have them
Noel?
all over me anyway. He's gonna
Yes.
just look over here and take a
And I
peek through
do
it.
notice.
Yes,
Search
you
for
can.
clues.
What are you trying to notice?
Loot.
Oh, like
Oh, clues. Yeah.
Yeah, Godwin's just using his foot
Clues?
his boot to kind of knock things out of the way to see if there's
I
anything in
didn't
here.
notice anything anyway.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, what kind of
looking for, like,
clues?
Like a letter or loot, a magic item.
Anything for the survivors at the chapel.
master sword, long sword.
Godwin's looking for more of these things hiding under there. He's just stepping on all the glass with his
Yeah.
kind of pushing him and making sure there's nothing alive in here.
Daryl kind of feels like we're all kind of burying the story here. And he takes his pistol and kind of like lifts up some of its body, like examining it. And he's like, I ain't judging its mama, but I am judging the wizard who made this thing. What the hell are these things? Where are we? Does nobody want to know what the hell's going on here and what these freaks are?
Yeah, that's why I think we're looking for papers or what. I don't know.
Can I
Something?
can I tell if these are undead? Since I have sense
You
undead.
can you can sense undead. Yeah, no, they're undead.
Ah, these are clearly fiends that have come back from the grave, or
All
are
right.
deathly challenged.
But who brought them from there?
Probably the priestess that lost her memory.
Or maybe those strange
Hmm.
nurse people who are cutting everybody up.
She said this was a convenient place for inconvenient people. Maybe they were inconvenient.
Like her.
Undead
definitely
babies?
I like those words going
You-
together.
You definitely had clues from where these were. Like they're in like this antiseptic fluid. You were in the doctor's office where he kept all those weird specimens. It smelled like antiseptic fluid.
I'm gonna roll an occult. Can I determine if these were like grown or if he actually took like babies and undeaded them? Like, how are these produced?
Deaded them.
I mean, they definitely look like they are reanimated bits that Dr. What's her name? That Dr. Chawar had in his glass jars in the office.
Hmm.
So like they look like they were sitting in the same jars. They look like they were the same type of weird mutations or odd bits.
Like, were
Wasn't
they?
there like a horn or something in one of them? Something gross, some kind of growth or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they're like
gross.
Were these baby sized?
they were not medium-sized creatures.
Okay, so they were like babies, but they were abominable. The abominable baby men. Okay.
Ugh.
You know, I'm
Pickle
starting not to lack the kind of science that they're doing down here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cutting people open, putting people in
this
jars.
is a science of a most vile nature. I love it. Now,
Oh, wait, come again?
huh? I didn't say anything. Please lead on, oh dear leader.
Don't mind if I do. I don't know where I'm leading to. So I'm going to pretend like I know what I'm doing. I'm going to stick my finger in the wind and just point to the north and be like, I think that way.
We already went that way.
Yes, but there's a loading screen at the other end.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that way. Oh, that way.
there's like no good way to indicate like this door. I have to load another map other than the black wall panel. So
Now, is this a normal door that No locks or traps or anything I got to worry about?
In fact, this door has a very nice name plaque next to it that says Administrator Alige Lissandro.
Right. That sounds foreign. So, Mirashi, maybe you should handle this door. Or Dimples, sorry. How dare I use your name?
I'm gonna notice to see if I see any traps and listen to see if I hear anything from.
Good God.
And I rolled a 9.
I mean, there seems to be some like odd, slightly disturbing noises coming from the other side, but like there's no traps.
Okay.
I do want to
Do the
point out.
sounds look
Oh,
like
go ahead.
one person or more than two? More than one.
What? There's what?
Does it sound like one or more than one person?
I didn't say it was people. I said it was just slightly disturbing.
But like, what would it be disturbing? Can you make the sound?
No.
Well, why not?
What makes it disturbing?
We need to understand what we're hearing.
It's
I
like
don't understand.
like someone gasping for breath.
Okay, does it sound like only one person gasping for breath? Or does it sound like
I
both people?
don't know. You don't know. It's a terrible sound. You don't know if it's coming from one person, two people, a big tentacle
feel
monster.
like-
You don't know.
I feel like I would know if it's the sound of somebody dying versus a creature or
How
multiple
would
people
you
dying.
know?
Because it's Mirashi. She's not experienced in this.
Oh Lord! I have described the sound.
Maybe it would help. We might not be understanding. If you made the sound, it might click why we can't decide if it's one or two people.
It's a gasping for breath. Like that kind of sound.
Oh, okay. I still think we would know if that's two people, but hey, I'm just,
Yeah.
Why would you know if that's two people? If it sounds like someone who can't breathe, like someone like who has like emphysema or whatever, who's like, like like that sound.
Oh, okay. All right. I will look at the group and I will say, I can hear something or someone on the other side. Apparently, I cannot tell if it is more than one, but it looks like they're having issues breathing, which means either they are an abomination that can't breathe and probably has a pipe stuck through their neck, or they're dying.
Well then, we should
Either
send
way,
Stinkweed
it sounds
first.
It sounds like we need to end their suffering either way.
I agree. I take out both of my swords and I. Wait, no,
God.
actually, Daryl, not Daryl. Sorry, Oliver. Do you want to open the door stealthily and
I'll-
quietly?
Most grandiosely bow and say, I would be honored to open this door. And I approach the door. And you said it's locked?
No, it's not.
I open the door
Stealthily.
stealthily.
Look back at Daryl and the plant and just kind of shrug.
I was gonna send in the plant to heal whoever it is, but whatever gets the job done, I guess.
I have to plop you all in so you can see the thing, and then I'll describe it to you.
Well, ain't that nice?
While they're opening the door, Godwin does look back at the plant and he just says, he does this and says, by the way, thank you for healing me. That was very good. If you could keep doing that, that'd be fantastic.
I hope I don't need to do that often.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
I also want. Oh God, you know you will. You know you will.
I know I will.
Yeah. I think
It's
this
just,
is
could you
gonna
use a
last
little less
for a
dirt
long time.
last time? Not that my
Oh.
clothes are clean, but
But
I also
that
want to
helps.
point out that Lynn Green made a good point. You made Daryl party leader, which is currently me, but I won't be Daryl next week. It's gonna be Caleb. So you've inadvertently made Caleb your party leader. Have fun with that.
May God have mercy on your soul.
This is
Oh,
gonna
no.
be so funny.
Okay,
Godwin's
so
gonna end back on a celestial plane no matter what. He's just gonna die and be like, "Oh, back here, huh?"
I'm just gonna tell Caleb that
uh,
he's fallen into this situation and give him no other context.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes,
God,
just tell
poor
him he's the party
Caleb.
leader. But you both, I think we all know that Caleb will just run into action and then get killed. So he won't play it smart like Daryl. Like-
If you remember last campaign, he didn't even run into action. Like, sorry, he would just like alert everybody that we were there by saying hello. That's what he'd be like. He'd be like, "Hello," and then start the fight that way, so that we don't even have an advantage. They just know we're there and are like, "Oh, thanks for letting us know."
He'll do the same thing as Daryl. He'll just yell "F you" instead.
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect.
Hey, you there! And then middle
I'm
finger.
pretty sure like the first creature we ran into, which was the scorpion, he befriended, and it was with him for the whole rest of the campaign.
Yes, yes. He used the little friendship card thing.
Yeah. All right. So you guys enter this room, this the administrator office for Dr. Lissandro. And there's yellow fog soundlessly roils against the cathedral-like window of this opulent two-story office. The ground floor features overstuffed furnishings, elegant side tables, and an altar-like desk of dark marble. A delicate spiral staircase and a balcony of dark iron rises to a lofty library overhead. Both floors' fixtures frame a lake of blood spread across the room's center. And in the center of that blood is Elige Lissandro. She's sort of like kneeling down, or it's like her head's tilted back, and there is this like cloud of miasma, like coming, like emitting from her. I will show you a picture of what you're experiencing.
Oh.
I will
Oh.
ask Daybreak if she can entangle her before we actually swoop in.
Does she even know we're there?
Well, I
Technically,
mean,
I think I'm the only one who's in the room at this point, and I rolled a
well,
stealth.
he opened the doors. He didn't go inside.
Yeah,
He opened the
you
door.
are not technically in the room.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
be clear.
We're still outside.
Yeah, because I just can't show you the room if your tokens aren't in it. So, because it's a new map, there's like nothing that actually leads into this.
Okay,
Okay.
but we all see this.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. No, it's like you can't get away from seeing it.
So I'll ask Daybreak if she can untangle it, and then that way, once it is while it is entangled, we can go inside.
I can't do that from here.
Well, just move closer.
Something tells
can
me the
see it.
thing we need to be worrying about is whatever that miasma is emitting from her oral cavities.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
she
starting to
undead?
wonder if they administered some sort of drugs on us. That is trippy.
Well, is she undead? I will ask
I
Oliver.
don't know. Can I tell if she's undead?
You do not sense any undead.
I do not sense any undead, therefore she must be living. Oh, fearless leader, I think that you, being representative for the party, should be the one to go and perhaps try to interact with this fiendish thing.
Sure. Talking is my specialty after all. And actually, would you say that this is an attractive woman?
Probably not in her current state.
I was gonna say she might have been at one time.
I wouldn't mind helping her come off her high and put her hair down a little bit. Sure, let me just head on back. And I'll go in the room.
Okay.
And they thought I was bad with Our Lady of the Snows.
Oh, you go in the room. Okay. Nothing happens when you step into the room.
What'd you say her name was again?
Elige Lissandro.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with Doctor. Hey, Doc. Can't help but notice you look like you're tripping a little bit there. Are you okay? Do you need any help?
Yeah, just like before, the sounds you heard, like the gasping and like heavy breathing of air. It just her current state doesn't change. She's just sort of there under the influence of something and like emitting these clouds of like swirling smoke. It looks like.
What if we roll Arcana? We'd be able to.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
know
a
what
cult.
it is.
Yeah.
I do a
Arcana or
call,
occult?
and maybe you might know what this thing is.
Yeah, as I'm
And-
rolling that, oh, go ahead, sorry.
I said we can see if I can pronounce what it is.
So as I'm rolling that, which I am gonna Benny, I'll be like, I can't quite remember for sure, but I might have been good at CPR before all of this asylum business. I might be able to help you out. Oh, that's gonna be a better roll. Oh, that's a much better roll.
Oh no.
Oh, hey, and it gave you a Benny automatically. They fixed it.
Hooray! Just in time.
Just in time, of course.
Okay, so you roll a cult.
So academics would not help with this. It would need to be a cult.
I mean, yeah, probably both. I mean, but you could probably get away with both.
Now with a roll like that, I can't.
Nah. So, unskilled. What is this bullshit?
How does she do so good with D4s? How does she do it?
Well, because D4 is, you got like a 25% chance on each die
Still,
loading.
she's got a -2, and she almost got me. I've got a D6.
Yeah, D4 is superior to D6 in a lot of ways in this.
That's not accurate, but it's upsetting.
I get away with it a whole bunch of times and things with D4s. It's great. I love it. I love the pyramid dice. Good job, Seven.
It's just wild.
Okay, so I guess Daryl and somehow Mirashi.
And somehow, Mirashi.
I read a
It's-
lot.
It's Uncle. Uncle's whispering in her ear. She's cheating.
Sure.
Uncle works in a
I'm
mysterious
gonna
way.
try and say the name of what this is, and I don't think I'm saying.
Oh God, here we go.
Syzygy?
And Moss wonders why he dies.
That wasn't me. I didn't say anything.
It's called an oneirogen.
A what?
Oneirogen? Yeah, I know. Oneirogen. How does one say that?
Onegaron? Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Oh,
That doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's even worse. Just
Listen,
never say that again.
Caleb's gonna take over my character. It's okay.
What was it? O-N-E-R.
Hang on. I will post it in the thing. Hang on.
Oh no.
You see one white lady just scream it in the park, and you think you got this. You think
I've been
you think
inspired.
all of us have the pass.
I've been
Alright.
inspired, okay?
No.
That's how you spell it.
Oneirogen? Oneirogen? Yeah, one of those I think would be correct.
Oneirogen. Okay.
My training in ancient Greek is coming through here. As the player, the character has absolutely no clue, but I'm like, oh, okay.
So what is it?
Mhm.
So it is.
If you know Greek, you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh, hey, I found the
Raise your
answer.
hand in this party if you know Greek.
I did find the answer. It's pronounced
only.
Oneirogen. Oneirogen.
That's what I said.
It sounds like an element.
So
Good job.
you would remember that these are things that were once normal mortals, but they suffered some kind of terrible fate or curse or.
Oh, John Gordon has a good idea. Somebody clip what I just said. I'm going to start a GoFundMe.
I like it.
So
somebody
Mirashi is looking at this lady, and then she
Well, you
hears.
haven't heard the whole thing you remember yet.
Oh.
Hang on.
Okay.
Lord. It's So what they basically are now is a conduit for like a tear or portal between planes. So like something happened to them and now they're like a
Like a
tear.
conduit?
For the planes. Yep.
Can I push her? And like she'll stop?
That was just gonna be that.
Can you do that? Yes, you can do that. Is that something you want to do?
All right, yeah. What I'm gonna do is she's gasping. To me, that means she can't breathe, and it's probably because these planes are clogging her throat. So wait, is she actually dead?
No, she's not dead. I said she's not undead.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt to give her magical CPR. I'm gonna lay her down and see if I can't breathe the planes out of her.
Oh,
Well,
no.
please approach her.
Oh, do it.
No.
Do it. Oh, I love this.
So
I
while
do.
he's doing this, Mirashi, Uncle will appear right next to Mirashi, and then Uncle will tell Mirashi everything that Noelle said. And Mirashi will nod and then look at Oliver and say, "Hey, Uncle said that this female has been through some type of great ordeal, and now she is a conduit between worlds."
What worlds, I wonder?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Uncle just kind of walked away.
I don't know.
I
if
just
it's something
realized-
that should be traversed.
Godwin
Perhaps it's not
says
meant
to
for
himself,
us.
I feel like I should know what this is, but he's shaking
don't
his head.
have medicine, so I'm gonna have to do this unskilled, as it turns out.
Oh,
Well, no, you need to be next to her.
Oh yeah, I'm going right up next to her. I'm about to dip her to the ground.
Well, then, so your token should be next to her, is what it's.
Oh, are we in the room now? Sorry, I had my sheet open.
Yeah, I see us out in the hall.
I'm still on the other map.
How? You're all in the room.
no.
Yeah, we're all
No,
sitting in the
we're
hallway.
all in the other room.
We're all sitting
You,
in the
you
hallway.
didn't change the page.
Oh, for God's freaking sake.
That's why I was like, why are we all waiting out? Okay, there we go. All right.
Oh yeah, now this all makes a lot more sense. Okay,
There we
yeah.
go.
So I'll
I
move
could
over
have
to her.
entangled her.
I'll be like, all right,
Okay,
darling, I'm gonna help
before
you out.
Yeah, well, before you do anything, make
Oh,
me
no.
a will save. Not a will
Oh.
save. Spirit roll.
Figure? Oh,
Oh, okay, I'm like middling at this. Let's see how it goes.
Hey,
Oh, hey, that's not bad. That's not bad.
you're fine.
Yeah, you did well, but as you reach out and go to lay hands on her, you have a flash of just the Tatterman reaching out with his clawed fingers like right towards your face and like screaming like and then you snap back into reality and
Oh,
you are
shit.
in the room.
I'm gonna stumble backwards, like actually fall prone and like crawl backwards and pull up my gun and train it on her. And I'm probably going to fire. You guys can see that I'm clearly about to fire.
Shoot. I don't have a
Godwin
problem with
sees that and his
I'm
eyes
kidding
flare
her.
gold.
Engaging her.
Ugh,
Nobody
No,
tries to
no.
stop me?
Yeah. No
Okay.
one else saw what you saw. Only you saw it, just to be clear. Like
Well, yeah.
Started backing away and like pulled his gun out, so Godwin's eyes flare like, what?
After he killed me once, I am like scared. So if nobody like thinks to or wants to stop me from shooting her, then I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I'll just
I
yell,
wanted
Daryl,
her
stop.
to die. No, I wanted her to die. I will say shoot.
Uh,
I'll yell, you don't know what'll happen if you actually shoot her.
do you do anything to physically stop me or just words?
Just words. Do you want me to? Is that even gonna work? How bad?
Roll a persuasion. If you get a raise on your persuasion, I will say that Daryl,
Gosh, here we go.
you get through to him. Oh, you have a good persuasion. Oh, but not a raise unless you want to spend some bennies.
You know what? I will.
yay.
Jeez.
Wah, wah.
I'll try one
Give
more.
your bennies to don't give your bennies to Noelle. Why?
Oh, she got the raise.
I got it though.
All right, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna hear the word "don't shoot" from Dae'Breik, and I'm gonna kind of shake my head and be like, "He's in there. The tattered man. He's in there. I saw him.
Why are you shooting?
He's looking around the room.
He killed me last time I saw him.
What do you mean in there? In the
He's
In there.
You don't know if killing her will bring him here.
Okay,
that mist
can-
does
I
not
can
look like the
reroll.
outside mist, right?
Noel, to see if we kill her, does that bring the guy here?
How you wouldn't? Would you want to know if you can make a check to determine that?
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't necessarily know that. None of you currently even know what Daryl saw. He hasn't said, has he?
No, yeah, he did.
Yeah, I just said it was a tattered man.
Tattered man.
Oh, you said it was a tatter
Yeah.
man. Okay, yeah, but you wouldn't know. I mean, Mirashi and Daryl, you kind of know what she is.
And this mist is rainbow colored or whatever. It's not the yellow stuff outside.
It is. It does not look like the yellow mist outside.
I don't know if that thing would come out of there because that mist outside is yellow and she's like many colored.
Listen, I'm telling you, when I got close to her, he reached out of her, out of one of her orifices or something, I don't know, and tried to grab me.
He's gonna tap his foot in this. And is there blood everywhere here?
She is in a pool of blood. She is just like knelt, like slunk down, with her head back and this mist coming out, and just a pool of blood.
Well, the blood isn't by us.
No, I mean Daryl would have stepped in it.
Okay.
Can I go over here and just search for clues on maybe what happens? See if there's any writings or journals to see what happened to her.
Can I use entangle to try to cover her mouth? Stop the smoke from coming out?
You could. I mean, you could try and cover her mouth. I don't know that entangle would cover her mouth.
Yeah.
But can I do notice, Noel?
Yes, you can.
Nope. Huh. I will ask
don't
Oliver to help me look. Can you come over here and avoid her and help me look?
Oh, okay. Yes, I will make my way around past these chairs next to the fireplace.
I am not getting any closer to her. I go as far on the other side of the room as I can.
And notice roll.
Yeah.
It seems as though I am as blind as you.
How close did you get to her when the thing came at you?
I don't know, right about where you see my footprints in the blood, I guess.
He's just pacing around like an animal looking at something, just staying
I'm
distant.
gonna make my way over, not to the point where I'm standing in the blood, but just kind of over in front of her where I think that this entity might be able to see me. And I'm going to hold out my little amulet of Pharisis.
Okay.
Close enough.
I mean, you're holding out your
Yes.
little sigil thing, right?
Okay. Whatever entity is in there, what do you think about this? Does this invoke any sort of emotion or reaction within you?
Absolutely nothing happens. There is no change.
I hold it up in front of my face. I say, "What good is this damn thing?" And I put it in my
Are
hand.
there books or anything over here, Noel?
I mean, there is a library.
Okay, I grab a book and I throw it at her face.
Oh no.
Okay, you could do it unskill. I mean, do you have? Well, no, it's athletics to throw, right? You can see
Yeah.
if you can hit her with the book. Athletics to throw,
And if it's well, I can't remember actually.
because it's an improvised weapon, right? So
Yeah, I think they're -2 with improvise, but either way, yeah.
yeah.
Is
Okay.
she?
Um,
She's not
can
an
I-
outsider, is she? No.
Can I leap over this chair? And if I can get to it fast enough, can I try to catch that book midair to make sure that that doesn't hit?
Well, I mean, I failed, but
Yeah.
It's a ranged attack, isn't it? It's always a 4 is just is a success, right?
Oh,
Oh, that's a good point.
that's
Yeah.
true. Yeah.
Yeah, you could try and catch it.
Was it at -2 though, or was it not at -2?
It should be at -2 if it's an improvised weapon.
All right.
Because it's
I'm gonna
Okay, so it
run
would
up
be.
on this. I'm
I'm
gonna run
not
up on this
looking to.
chair.
I'm not looking to injure her. I'm looking to move her body to see if that like stops it.
I've already
Still-
committed to the action.
okay.
He wants to do the
I want-
midair
He
grab.
wants to do it.
Oh, God.
Oh no!
No.
Oh man,
Oh,
he's gonna be
no.
hugging her.
Well, so keep in mind, I'm over here. The book is basically going over here. If he's gonna stop it, that means he has to be right next to her.
Yep, that's why I
Fall
said
over
he's
the
gonna
chair.
either fall right in her
Grab it.
lap or he's gonna
Yeah,
hug her.
With a critical one, does that mean that he falls on top of her?
Well, if he's jumping, okay. If he's hang on here, because like if he's jumping,
I was like
Off
attempting to
this-
jump over like this way.
yeah, I was gonna say no. I don't want to draw a square. Where's the? I want to draw just a little thing. Hang on. Okay, if he's jumping like this, he's not gonna land on her. He's gonna land like here.
Yeah,
It's up to you. It's a critical failure, so you get to choose how it went bad. Maybe he slipped on a paper in the floor or something. It's up to
Oh,
you.
the blood.
Or
I'm hoping it's not
maybe
Yeah,
the
that's
chair.
what I say. He's gonna land in all the blood. Like,
maybe he catches the book with his
Happy about
face.
that.
yeah, I think you went to go jump over the chair, and it wasn't quite as sturdy as you thought, and it started to like tip, like back, and it caused you to tumble and like just roll and slide in all of this like
Wow.
half coagulated blood on the floor here. Meanwhile, the book just kind of and does make contact with her body, which causes her to shriek like a
Oh.
banshee. And
Interesting.
let me delete this because what it actually does is it causes her to like belch out like
Ew.
some more smoke. So before it was just sort of like something coming out of her, but now there's kind of like a cloud
Okay,
of
so
it around
Daryl.
her.
Oh God, is that gonna do something bad to Oliver? Or is he good?
Or-
He isn't quite in the smoke cloud at this time. Let me try.
All
and-
right, so Daryl.
Wow.
I'll
Daryl
just like
is
shimmy backwards on my ass. Like, do you realize what you've done?
Daryl is now gonna be like, all right, Stinkweed, I like where your head was at. If I spend a Benny, can I narratively throw my duster so that it lands on her face, and then if Daybreak does entangle and gets like a, I don't know, raise or something, it'll wrap it around her face to try to stop the smoke?
Yeah, like if you want. Okay, so
I'll spend a narrative Benny to give her a mechanical advantage to see if this will work.
She said you can't do
knowing
it
the
to
solution
entangle.
to these puzzles is painful. Sure, you can do that. All right.
All right, Stinkweed, I like where your head was at. Do the divine thing now. And I'm gonna throw my duster to try to land it on her face.
I need to go get water, so I'm gonna quickly slip away and get water.
All right, so everything pauses mid motion as my duster's like flying towards her head.
Oh, dear. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, or maybe you guys can help us look around for a hint.
I'm getting scared because the fog's coming out.
Now, did she say what was over on this table, Mirashi?
We both failed, so we need somebody else to look.
Yeah. Well, what exactly were we looking for?
We're looking. Well, I was looking for like anything, like a journal or a hint in terms of like what
Okay.
happened, how to stop it.
Did she describe anything that was on this table?
No.
No. The reason I'm asking is because I want to know, like, are the things that are on this battle map representative of what's actually in this room outside of like the stairs and the window and stuff?
I think so. Yeah.
Probably because
Okay.
she made it by hand, so we can ask her when she gets back.
Okay.
Well, there's stairs. I think we go up the stairs.
Well, something tells me that whatever is on this table
It's
probably
important.
has something to do with whatever puzzle we're trying to solve here.
Yeah, which is why I tried to
This is a
look,
good
but I
chance.
failed.
Okay. Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
So, can I see? I know we had rolled notice rolls looking for journals and books and stuff on this other table over here. But what exactly is it that's sitting on the table?
Or like stacks of rather mundane things.
Just mundane things. Okay, because I saw what looked to be, I don't know if those look like towels or something, and then I see like a mortar and pestle over there. I
That's
didn't
like a
know if that
stack
was
of
all
paper.
like. Oh, okay, I didn't know if that was representative of what was actually on the table. Okay.
You said there were books though, and she grabbed a book, right?
She threw something. Yeah, book. I mean, yeah, there are books. There's books kind of all over the office, but there is like book shelves all the way to the east and up the spiral staircase. There's
Okay.
books.
So if we took a little bit of time and looked at the books, it's unlikely we're going to find something specifically about this, but
You could look through the books if you want.
yeah, Godwin's going to just come over and kind of help and start looking through books.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'll
now-
look through the books.
Okay, now there's people throwing dusters and
Yeah,
Yes.
while they're dustering and doing stuff, I'm
While
staying
while
over
they're
here and looking at
dusting-
books.
Yeah, well, if
Is-
they're dusting, I'm also looking at books.
We'll see if it works. All right, Stinkweed. Look, my hat's on her face.
Your hat.
My duster.
All right.
I thought your duster is your jacket. A duster's a jacket.
Oh.
Yeah,
well,
a duster's it's a coat.
well, I was
Yeah,
calling
it's-
my hat my duster. Well, whatever. I call it a duster.
No. That's
That's
not what a duster is.
Well, I'm gonna dust you.
You threw your coat. Or your,
Fine. I
what
threw
did
my
you throw?
coat. I really want to
You
throw
don't
my
wanna
hat.
know.
Is what I really wanted to do. So I'll throw my hat.
Like a ring
Okay.
toss.
Yeah, it's like, whew. And then it's gonna land on her face, and then I'm hoping the vines will go, and then like close off the portal.
Well, I mean,
what if I
have you
even do that?
have you thought this through?
No.
Even better. Go ahead.
Oliver, move over here. Help us look for books while they're doing that.
While they're doing the stuff and the
Yeah.
things.
So
Did
did
that
it
even do
work?
anything?
You threw your hat on her and it entangled around her face. I mean, the clouds that are already emitted are still there, and this stuff is like smoke. It's just
Yeah.
gonna like and like come out any holes or porous fabrics or bits where the hat isn't suction cupped to her face. If it's a leather hat, I don't know if it's leather or if it's felt.
That's why I
But
thought
like-
you said duster because it would have covered everything.
It would have wrapped around her head. That's why I was like, why the
All right, then do my duster. Fine. I don't know.
Oh
I mean, it will kind of like curtail the smoke that comes out, but it's still going to emit from her. It'll just kind of like seep out at a lower pace.
All right, Stinkweed. Maybe we bought them some time. I don't know. Let's go see what I found. Actually, I'm going down here with you.
Oh, now
can
you wanna be
can I
next
make
to
a
me.
new roll to look for books?
Notice?
Can I aid her in order to do so?
Yeah.
Well, you want to probably roll by yourself. I rolled a critical.
Mirashi can't even identify the books on the shelf. She's like, what is this shit? Okay, so I'm going to assume some of you are successful at looking at books.
Ah, yes,
are
I
words?
am quite literate.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What
Oh
are
my god,
words?
we all of us succeeded.
Okay.
Wow.
So because apparently, Oliver, it's just you, we're gonna say it takes you a few minutes here to rifle through some books and pick some that you think might be interesting. Some of these just they don't seem like your standard like mental health diagnostic. Like remarkable names like the treatment of ambitions, violent sands, and another that you see is Gladys Guest, Feast of the Nosferatu. You're just like, these don't seem quite right.
Do they seem like? Are they fictitious horror books or something, or are they like occult books?
You're not sure, but like you would expect to see like in an insane asylum, maybe like more medical or like textbooks. These are clearly not.
Take a look at these guys. It seems as though perhaps she was dealing in the occult and maybe delved a little bit too deeply. It seems as though, well, she definitely wasn't chosen. And I wink over at Daryl.
Well,
Clearly, she
course
wasn't
she
ready for
wasn't.
this kind of knowledge.
Noel,
Uncle can only touch
can
so
you-
many people.
What is this a chest?
He touches
Or what
all of
is
us.
this?
Can you repeat
It's
the
what a chest.
Is this a chest?
No, those are benches.
Oh,
can you repeat the book titles unless they're not important, in which case don't repeat them?
I mean, they're not particularly important. They stand out because a lot of the books you're kind of like, if you're like running your finger over the spine, they are just not medical textbooks.
Can I look through all right, this is a weird question. I see the door here, but that door is too obvious. I'm gonna look and see if maybe there is a false door behind this bookshelf, and I'll start testing all of the books to see if
It's
one of
just
them pulls out like a lever.
Oh,
Is this a
please. That
staircase?
only happens in plays.
Yeah, it's a spiral staircase. It goes up to the second level where there are more bookshelves on this side of the room that you can sort of.
all right. I'll go to the second level to look at the books.
Mhm.
Can I roll notice to see if I can find any books that might be pertaining to this situation,
Again,
or will it be the
Nothing-
same? Okay.
yeah. Again, they're like. They just had their odd subject matter for like someone who would be running an insane asylum. It just doesn't, or like a mental health institution. They seem to be off color for the administrator of this place.
I'm gonna do something unorthodox whenever you have a second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, here we go.
Godwin has just been staring at this woman. Just
I'm gonna walk
watching her.
over and I'm gonna kneel down and take the blood and just swipe it with my finger and taste it. Is it human?
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it's human.
But it's not hers.
Mm.
Guys, this is definitely human blood, but it's not hers.
Okay.
What sort of victim maybe she had. Or if, I don't know where this blood came from because we haven't found any bodies.
All right. So should I shoot her or not?
Well, no, don't shoot her. Not yet. We don't know. She could be an innocent party in this whole thing. She could be of great use to us.
Oliver, can you hear her heartbeat?
I can try.
Don't get too close.
What would I don't know if I could roll anything without getting too close. Can I I'll tell you what, I'll tiptoe over to her. And can I roll like a stealth roll to see if maybe Okay, I'm trying to get this vision in my head. Is this miasmic cloud, is it like surrounding her or is it just kind of like floating up above her?
Oh no, there's still some of it around her, and I mean like bits and wisps of it are like coming out still. If you get close to her, you're gonna be in it in some capacity.
Look over at Daryl. Were you in that cloud whenever that thing reached out at you?
I don't know. Was I?
You were about to give her mouth to mouth.
Yeah,
I know, but I don't know if I got close enough to be in a cloud or how close I got.
you were going to be able to touch her. You were within like 5 feet.
I mean, I was right next to her, and then suddenly there was no her, and that tattered man was reaching out for me with his claws. I saw it. I'm telling you.
That doesn't sound like Uncle, that's for sure.
Oh no, that definitely was an uncle.
Consider me perplexed. If we look out this window, is that yellow mist is out here too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Heavily out in the beyond the window is just like
I'm checking this door.
you can that door's open.
I don't hear anything.
Mm-mm.
I'm looking through. Does anyone have anything that might be of use to us? Perhaps any items that were found
Can
previously?
you describe this area over here, Noel? Is there anything
Yeah.
worth notice by the chimney and the chairs?
No, it's just like a little sitting area. It's very finely appointed. The whole office just it seems so out of place from the rest of the asylum right now because it's like
Yeah.
pristine, other than the crazy lady belching smoke in a puddle of blood. Like
If
You
The office
think
doesn't
this is a
look-
nice office, but those chairs
Does
are
it-
dog shit.
does it look like she might have? Can you describe what she's wearing, or does she have any jewelry or a necklace or anything like that?
no, she's wearing like a coat, sensible shirt underneath, like a long skirt that would go down to the floor. Like she looks like someone that would be an administrator
Okay.
for this place.
But it doesn't look like she has a talisman or something that is putting her in this trance.
Not that you can see. If you want to notice and see if you see anything on her body of
Okay, I'll
any
do that.
interest.
I'll do that.
Oliver, what did you say she was?
An Oni
What did I
girl.
say she was? Oh, the Onirogen? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, you said she's connected to something.
Oh, yes. She is connected to, well, serves as a conduit to other planes of existence. Am I explaining that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What plane is she connected to?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm wondering if perhaps that miasma is some sort of clue as to what plane she's connected to.
Well, did I notice anything?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. So the only thing you could really notice of any note sort of on her is she is carrying some keys.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask Oliver if he thinks he can grab the keys without disturbing the body, like a sleight of hand.
I'd be more than happy to try, but I think I'll be getting within that cloud of stuff.
Will he?
I'll poke him and hand over my quarterstaff.
Oh yeah, that's a real good idea, Stinkweed. You're a plant. You don't breathe. You go in there.
Oh yeah, she doesn't breathe. She should be fine.
I breathe more than most.
Huh.
Okay.
Plants breathe?
I will get just outside of it, and I will try to pry the keys off of. Am I able to lift the keys off of a hook on her belt, or are they like tied to her or something?
They are attached to her belt.
So I wouldn't
by
be
a
able to just
key
simply
ring. I don't think it would be as simple as like lifting them off. You'd probably have to manipulate them in some way to get them off of her body.
You're gonna have to take her belt off. You gotta undress her a little bit.
Well, aren't you the charmer?
Use that most consensual of blades.
Yeah.
You know,
Consensual of blades.
what
Unfortunately,
you know
have no
about these
thumbs.
things, Oliver?
Who has a high spirit?
Are they still alive? Or should we end? Is she in pain?
Who has a high spirit?
Mine's
I
a
have
6.
D8. I have a
Godwin.
D8, but if this is a fear thing, I'd get a -2 for it.
Godwin, I
I don't think.
wish that I could tell you. Unfortunately, Uncle has not blessed me with that knowledge just yet.
Yes.
Uncle's going to get you in trouble, you know.
I will ask Daybreak if she can go in and then grab the keys. And I say, for some reason, I get the feeling that you are tougher than you look, and you'll be able to withstand the smoke.
Do you actually you have to breathe, right? You don't just photosynthesize. Like you are humanoid. You breathe, right?
I assume so.
But
It-
what if you hold your breath?
In
What do we know?
Pathfinder just says that less you
gotta-
need sunlight to eat, and that's basically
It
it.
doesn't.
You got a high
it doesn't-
spirit though.
Look at
The
it.
thing is it doesn't even say it's inhaled. It just says
Ah.
if you're
It's just
in its
being
presence.
Looking at
Yeah.
looking at Daybreak as she goes past. Good. That's how they got him to be leader.
I take that as a compliment, not understanding, and kind of tilt my hat.
Oh no!
And then I'm going to say, all right, I'll tell you what, Sting. I'm going to try one thing before you go in there. And that thing is to ask the DM, would you consider a belt that is like tightened or whatever? Would you consider that a locked object? Like the belt's locked?
What?
The belt is not locked.
All right, I'm out of ideas. I was going to try to use my
More
unlock
effort.
tool thing.
Yeah.
All right, I was going to try to shoot the buckle off, but I don't think that's going to work. So you go ahead.
Oh my
I think you'll end
gosh.
up-
Oh, I
think
mean,
that's a horrible idea.
Buckle shot.
that would be an extremely difficult shot. You would take penalties on penalties to try and do that.
Sounds like a good called shot there.
I have a skill as a gunslinger that lets me use the power unlock, but the flavor of it is I shoot the lock off. So that's what I was going for. But if it's not a locked device, then I can't do it.
I feel like that's really stretching it.
Yeah.
It's okay. I wouldn't have allowed it either. I was just hoping you were going to be nice enough to do it.
No.
Wow.
Sorry.
Well, does anyone have rope?
Just a
If
little
something
bit
happens,
higher.
can someone
Ooh.
just pull me back?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here, I'll
Yep.
pull out my rope and I'll hand it to her. Be careful. This is silk.
All right,
Okay.
I will grab the other end because I'm probably the strongest with Godwin. So I'll give Godwin.
Oh.
Godwin, just come next to me,
Don't pull it
Over
too
here.
tight. It's very valuable.
Yeah.
and
I'm
then
just,
we'll pull Daybreak out.
yeah, I'm just tying it around my waist. So okay, I'll go in and try to grab the keys.
And please don't get blood
Yeah.
on it. I use it for things.
When you
What? Oh no.
Things.
when you step into the clouds as the smoke, this miasma, you got to make a spirit roll.
All right. Well, it's a success.
Hmm.
So
yeah.
you feel pretty lightheaded. All right. And you you start hearing certain things. The first is like a very frantic voice of what you would think is a man, of just stop, no more, please stop. And then kind of like the frustrated the cries of a woman, just like, damn, this didn't work again. What are we missing? Like, so you start hearing like these bits and pieces of conversations in your head as you're trying to like reach through this miasma for the keys.
Okay. I think they were trying something and it didn't work. Or it wasn't
Okay.
working.
And you know this
The
how?
keys.
What do I need to roll to grab the keys?
Oh no, like you could try,
Oh.
you can like start manipulating your belt and like taking the keys off, but you're gonna keep hearing, you just keep hearing things in your head.
Oh.
Sometimes
Okay.
it's just like screams, like blood curdling screams. Sometimes it's like blades tearing through flesh. Some of it's like chanting.
Okay, well, once I have the keys, I'm going to scream, pull me out!
Yeah.
Pull her out.
Pull her
Whee!
backwards. Oh, great. So you're hearing things now, too.
It was not, I'm gonna
And, like-
hand the keys over to someone or just
Yeah.
no one and just go over
The
to
voices
the corner.
like don't immediately go away, but they
I'm back on the rope.
they do seem
No,
like
no.
they are fading slightly and slowly, like as you get pulled out of the miasma, but they kind of linger for a little bit.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna hand the keys and not care if anyone actually takes them. So if no one takes them, they're just dropping, and then I'm just gonna go into the corner and go, no.
I try to redeem myself and leap to catch them before they hit the floor.
Oh no. Here we go.
Gonna let go of the rope, just be like, oh, okay. Flarp. Silk rope on the floor.
Yes.
You like catch them on your finger, like
Yeah, see, I actually am agile.
All right, so we got some keys.
What are these
And
things do?
the plant hears noises.
Aren't you good at picking locks? Why did you want the keys?
I'm not really
There-
sure. I
there
could have
are,
done
in
this
fact-
without them.
3 of them. One is quite small, like it goes to something like a
Like a
box
chest?
or a drawer or something. It doesn't look like it goes to a door. And the other 2, one actually has like an engraving on it, which says records, and the other states admitting.
Didn't we find a room that had records in it or something earlier?
You're not referring to the
Cabinets.
library, are you?
No, we found a room with a bunch of cabinets that had papers and things in them.
And there was nothing
They
locked
were-
in there?
They were like, no, that was like very mundane, like day to day, like
Okay.
reports and things.
Yep,
Yeah.
generic everything. It was nothing specific.
hmm
All right. Well, I already checked out this door down here. I didn't hear nothing on the other side, and I don't see any traps. Should we proceed?
Sure, it could be another closet.
Maybe this is where those keys lead to. Yep, just a closet. Oh wait, that's a hallway. Toothy, I think this is your job.
I'd be happy to. All right, I sneak out.
And Daybreak's just kind of like grabbing onto things. So she's grabbing onto like Daryl's arm, just like not wanting to let go.
I'm gonna look before looking into any of these doors. I'm gonna look. Do any of these doors have the labels records or admitting on them?
So let me see here. That is this. Well, yes. So the door that's actually like right in front of you, like down here.
Mm-hmm.
This does state. Come on, there you go. That is the records room.
Ah,
But that door is unlocked. Like that door is.
Okay. I am stealth, so I'll just go ahead and open it.
while he's doing that, Godwin is going to retrieve that silk rope and untie it from Daybreak and just hold on to it. Like, this is a
Alright.
nice rope.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the party and just. I'm not gonna move my token all the way back there, but I'll just go back and let them know, like, hey guys, I found the records room. It's unlocked and we're good.
Great. Do you want your rope back?
Oh
You
yes,
seem to
give me that.
really
I need
want
it
that
for.
rope.
I need it for stuff. I'll tie
Just
it back
narrow
up
his
and put
eyes,
my
hand
back.
it back. Okay. Stuff.
And then I'll begin looking through records in this room, trying to find. I'll start in the D section and look for my name.
D for Oliver. I like it. You're very smart.
Darkham. Filing
Oh.
systems usually go last
So-
name first.
That's right. You have last
Um,
names.
Just so you know, because there is a description of this room. It just says the handles of dozens of drawers frown from the faces of numerous matching cabinets. Many of the drawers are open and their contents, volumes or the stray parchment blanket the floor. So like, I mean, this place looks like it's been ransacked. you're it's not like it's orderly, and you're going to be able to rifle through documents and find anything in particular.
Can I look around and see if maybe I can find traces of who might have ransacked this and where they went to? Or any signs of anybody having been here?
Yeah, does it look like rats have been eating it? Like our friend rats have been in here?
You don't smell that musky smell like you did
Okay, good.
before. Yeah.
Interesting.
What are we? Dark
There
side.
we go.
What are you doing?
I forgot we took a short rest, so I need to restore my dark sight.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I do like a notice roll to see if I can find any like trace of whoever was in here, or
Yeah.
maybe where they went?
I mean, you can. I mean, it's kind of a mess, and you don't know how long it's been a mess. Like probably at least since the revolt, which has been 2-3 weeks, the estimated time. So
I want to take my
Okay.
time and look
I'll
around.
try it and
as
see.
well.
Nope. I
Also
noticed nothing.
notice as well. I want to take my time and look around.
yeah, if you're kind of shuffling through the mass of documents and cabinets and drawers and things, yeah, that you're getting bits and pieces of all scrambled up patients' records. They can.
Any like pages about like a ritual or anything that was
No, these are
whatever that was?
patient. No, these are patient records, but like day to day, like patient records. Like it'll be like,
Oh,
when medicine was dispersed, what's medicine they're on.
are any of our names there?
I was say, is there anything about a
No.
strange psychotic plant?
You are not seeing anything that looks like it references you. At least not that you can tell.
I just find a random one that looks like it's about some troubled patient and just say, Daryl, this might be you.
What's that? Sorry, I'm checking out what the other two doors are.
Oh, there's a door in here too, but I think this paper might be about you. This person says they have something. Well, there's all kinds of things wrong with him. I don't know what these words mean.
Oh, that couldn't possibly be me. I'm perfect.
So where
It says he's blonde.
are you looking at the doors that are like up above where you are, Daryl?
Yeah, the ones above and below me.
Those are labeled personal effects storage.
Okay, both of them?
Mhm.
And what about this one over here?
Yeah, the two up top, they're personal effects storage.
Oh, what's this one down here?
That one, it does not have a label.
Are any of them locked?
Nope.
All right. I'm not Fallister, so I'm gonna head back.
He's learning.
And I'm gonna be like, I don't know if any of y'all think you might be missing anything, but there's some personal effect rooms up here. I didn't want to open them alone, though. Not after the little two-faced babies we ran into earlier.
So let's finish.
As
looking-
much as I want to do that, this room here intrigues me because it's right in front of me.
Let's look at this one, and then we'll sweep through everything.
I don't think they
can
have
I-
my memories in there.
Can I listen to this room as well?
Oh yeah, this room actually also has a label. If you're looking at it, this one says special records.
Ooh, is it locked?
We're
It is
special.
locked.
Can I try the records key on it?
You can.
All right.
It unlocks it.
Ooh. Bingo, babies. Let's go.
Oh, thank God I didn't do that for nothing.
All right. Oh, it's much smaller, but there's another door. This must read extra special records.
Do you want to look in this room at all, or you just want to bulldoze into this next room? Okay.
I'll look around in this room first. Do you require a notice roll or?
So no, so these walls, the walls of this room are covered by most of the space is taken over by filing cabinets. And there's one space where there's this battered old painting of a somber, like towering structure, and it brings back sort of visceral feelings for you because it looks like that endless city in the yellow fog. It's like a painting of that. Like you feel like when you look at it that you're back in that dream that you first awoke from.
Is there a name on it or anything? Is there an artist's signature or a name of the city or anything?
There is a symbol on it, like a yellow symbol that looks familiar to you. You've seen it imprinted on the foreheads of some people here.
Like the Raven guy? Take a look at that.
Like what this is implying.
Fearless leader, look at that. What do you think that means?
I think it means that someone here has been dabbling in more than they were supposed to. We're the ones getting screwed over for it.
Was it because of this painting you think that, or the weird lady vomiting colors?
Thank you, Muscles, for that, pointing that out. Yes, both of those are a really good indication.
Okay.
Did you find, maybe search the room and see if we can find more information about the symbols, how to stop it?
All right, what is this next door labeled?
Wait, we don't want to check these records?
I mean, is the place ransacked as well?
No.
Oh,
These
okay.
records are untouched.
Oh yeah,
The
let's
other
check
place-
these records and see what's going on. See if we can find anything of interest.
I'll give a supporting role to Oliver. If it rolls, there it goes.
All right,
Well, I
what a
didn't.
bang.
I didn't even help. Oh my god.
Oh, for
Yes,
F
sir.
and F. All right. Well, you know what? We've got
I'll
45
look.
minutes left.
I'll
Benny
go
it again.
inside and look.
There we go.
I
All right.
just gave you +2.
Okay.
Or +1,
All right.
sorry, +1.
You can in fact
6.
read and identify records. Okay. So
Oh my god.
so
Yay.
as you start to like filter through these records, you start reading through them, you start becoming more and more disturbed. Like these are not natural.
Oh, no.
What?
The music changed.
Yeah, you're being more disturbed. These are not natural things that you're reading about. There's just hundreds of files here that are seemingly weird, just very eerie, unexplained events, brutal dramas, questionable treatments at best. And among them, you find one with a name that is familiar to you now, which is Olver Zandulis. And I'm gonna post something in the cast chat for this, and I can read this or you can read this, but we should probably read it because it's important, like story development information. So I don't know if
I can read it, I guess. Unless you want to read it with the lisp.
okay.
Yeah, sure.
Do we know what today's date is
Let
in
me
game, or
see.
do we
I'll
have
pull it up.
no clue as a characters?
You have no clue.
Okay.
Okay. Is it in? Oh God.
It's it's not uber long, but
Okay.
it's somewhat long.
Okay. Patient record, Oliver Vandulith. Male, Parisian descent. Approximate age, 47. Home suspected to be Rosenport, Versex County. Committed to Theranos, 4685. Circumstances. Transferred from Pharasman Lamentations in Rosenport. Attending doctor, Eliege Lissandro. Xandulis exhibits complete withdrawal from society and an inability to care for himself in any but the most basic modes. Symptoms of his passive antisociality chronically present as mutism and blankness. Frequent night terrors result in brief but dramatic nocturnal outbursts / shouting, shaking, fear responses. Xandulis grasps the difference between sleep and wakefulness and typically recovers from nightmares quickly. Treatment, therapy, antipsychotic regimen, observation. Development 2, 4687. Xandulis proves to be a gifted and prolific artist. He has enthusiastically taken to using charcoal drawing set to create dramatic but fanciful works of art, typically of surreal architecture and skyscapes. Art calms him.
There's so many S's in this speech.
He will be afforded basic supplies to continue such art therapy. I'm spitting everywhere. 4702.
Disinfect that light shield tomorrow.
A shift has occurred in Xandulis' art. He has repeatedly, almost perfectly illustrated one of the ancient standing stones situated on the northwestern corner of the asylum grounds. As the Isle's shores are off limits to patients, I do not believe he has ever seen the subject of his work. The significance or coincidence of this Brooks further study. Development 3, 4715. Count Hatherton Lowells has taken an interest in Xandulis. His art, and now the artist. Lowells has become a repeat visitor, spending hours with my patient, but refuses to explain his interest. This Xandulis character is, interesting.
That's one word for it.
We've heard him say, the people say Xandulis. We haven't heard any of these others' names before, though, from any of the other characters.
You've heard
Lowell
heard
was the name we've
Lowell's?
heard, and then what was the other one?
Wait, we heard Lowell's before?
Yeah, like
Yep.
a couple episodes ago, and then what was it?
Yeah, the doctor we heard,
Yeah, the doctor.
or whatever that person, administrator.
We haven't heard anything about standing stones on the asylum grounds, though, have we?
No.
No, and we didn't
If-
go out into the fog.
If we look any further into the records, can we find anything else about the standing stones?
No, there doesn't seem to be, and this is all patient records, and none of them appear to like there's
Reference
no
anything like
reference.
that?
Yeah, there's no reference to
And
them.
that painting does not show the standing stone. It shows totally different location. Okay.
Oh yeah, no. It doesn't reflect anything that you feel is in reality.
Okay.
You know, I had a troubling thought. None of us can really remember anything before this. What if we're not even remembering the right names? What if we have totally different names? We have no idea what records we're looking for.
You see, this kind of thinking is why Uncle chose you.
How good are you
Well.
at painting?
Me?
Yeah.
Once true.
Becomes Daffy Duck.
Got it.
Well, let me see. Let me try drawing dimples over there. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. I'll do performance. Hey, that's a pretty good picture of dimples. I'll point to it and see what you think.
Maybe you are the painter.
Wait a minute. While you're taking part in all this tomfoolery, does anyone have any method of identifying any sort of magical source?
You have magical
Not me.
swords?
No, Thorth.
Oh,
Ource. Thorth.
I was going to point at the plant, but never mind. I don't. I thought maybe you caught something. I didn't know.
I'm curious if there is some sort of strange mystical power about this painting, or if it's just mundane and perhaps foreshadowing of something.
I don't have detect or conceal arcana, unfortunately.
Maybe when I get
So-
a few
so
advances,
far-
but not yet.
Just so that I'm clear, like everything we have seen is just out in the open, right? There's like no locked drawers or anything like that.
Mhm.
Okay,
Wait,
and no chest. Okay.
how big is this painting?
I don't know.
Like
It's
just-
fairly small. Like I don't know. Like probably a little bigger than an 8x10.
Just small.
I wonder. Do you think we should keep this with us?
You a fan?
Well, in case we need it as a reference. Perhaps this is a clue of some place that we maybe need to go?
It could be a clue.
Yeah, by all means, Toothy, you take it.
I
I
don't
think
have a
we should-
backpack.
I'll put it in my backpack. I think we should collect whatever we find here, and then maybe try looking for journals and books that talk about whatever that thing might be that opens a portal.
Well, I guess I can try opening. Is this next room, this next door, is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay. Can I try the records key on it again?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Does it work?
Nope.
Okay. I'll try the other two keys on it. Do either of those work?
No, one the small one it wouldn't even fit. The
Wouldn't
other
even fit,
one
okay.
does not
Okay.
work.
So in
Stand
that
aside,
case, I'll
Toothy.
stoop down on one knee. Oh, what? Do you have some sort of unlocking mechanism?
Yeah. Watch this. I'm gonna point my gun past Oliver and shoot the lock.
Ow! Shit!
Yeah,
That hurts. It's so. This is a small room.
yeah, it's
Uh,
you're gonna have some tinnitus after this.
I do get a success, so I successfully. So I just and shoot the lock, blowing it open, so the door is now unlocked.
Not a man of finesse, I see.
Godwin moves up. Oh,
Bop, mop, mop.
look back at the
It's like-
plant. They're just shooting doors.
Does it have to be so loud?
Well, any attempts
Yes.
at subtlety are gone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did anyone else have a key to get through the door? No? Well, you're all welcome.
Godwin just
I
hold.
hold up a
and-
little pack of hold up a little leather pack and let it unroll and show him all my lockpicks.
All right, you could have led with that. Swear to God.
I was about to.
All right. So this is an extremely small room that you were all just like was standing in. Like you'd be pretty like hunched together here in this little like alcove room.
And the fireball emitter erupts from the ceiling.
Actually, no. The room has the air in here is very stale. Like nobody has been in here to look at anything in a long time. There's not cabinets or a lot of documents like there was in the two prior rooms. There's just sort of like a small shelf sort of on the back wall of the room that and like a small stack of papers. So there's a small lockbox, like a tiny little lockbox, and just some more stacks of like papers and folders.
I'll give the lockbox to Oliver, and I'll rifle through the papers. And I rolled a 7 for noted.
Okay, so these papers, they do pique your interest because they appear, from what you can deduce on them, to be about your admittance into the asylum.
Yeah.
It bears your names, so you can see your names on them that confirm, like, okay, we at least remember our names, who we think we are. But it has some notes from Alicia Sandra, basically saying your prior history and everything is a mystery, and that you're taken in as a favor for Count Lowe's, and that basically you're meant to be made comfortable here, like that, but that you're all amnesiacs, and that your presence here is, by the grace of the Count, and there's really not any other information on here other than the Count brought you here, said to make you comfortable, and that's it.
Camera says
Yeah.
file Mirashi. Untreatable
What?
anger management issues.
Oh.
Mirashi will hand to each person as she goes back their file. So I'll go back by Oliver. Here's yours. I'll go by Daryl. Here's yours. Then I'll give one to Godwin, and then I'll give one to Daybreak. I found our files, guys. Good news. We know our names. Bad news. Apparently, we didn't remember anything else.
So wait, we were special guests?
Yeah.
Essentially.
I guess it's a resort. A spa.
So
Remind me to thank him later.
either he was nice and he put us here, or he did something horrible to us and put us here. Either way, we
think
should
it's the
probably
second
talk
one.
to him.
I'll
Alright,
open up the lockbox.
Yep.
Oh,
So
unless
in
you're
the
about to say something.
in the lockbox, there's like several sort of valuable and potentially dangerous items. So in the lockbox, there's 40 gold pieces. There's 6
I will
pearls.
swipe those without anybody noticing.
Okay. There's 6 pearls. There's a calling card for the services of the Thrushmore office of the Sleepless Detective Agency.
A calling
And-
card for the Thrushmore
Yeah,
office.
of the Sleepless Detective Agency.
Do we know anything about that? I'll mention that to the group. I'll hold it up and I'll just be like,
Oh, and it does say additionally there's a sword. I don't think it means in the lockbox. I think this is just sort of laying on the shelf because it wouldn't make sense that it fit in this lockbox. There's a sword and a crimson scabbard. The pommel is sculpted in the shape of a cardinal, and etched in gold on like the band bears the name Red Destiny.
ooh.
Aha! I'll grab the sword. I use swords.
My new sword. It's a short sword. It has armor piercing too.
Okay. Could you put it in my...
Yeah, I can put it in your thing. So that's what you find in this room.
It will be called Mirashi 3.
Yeah, Mirashi 3. Although Mirashi can't count, so it's Mirashi 4.
I just had another thought. This Count Lulz.
Lols. But it
Yeah, that's
does
what I
sound like
said.
lols.
Yeah, Lulz. That's what I said. If he has taken a special interest in this Sandulas fella, did he have a special interest in us too? Are we all a bunch of future painting freaks?
Well, I'm not a freak. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look at her.
Of course not,
Right.
Dimples. I would never
We're all
suggest such a
totally
thing.
Normal.
Of course I am. What? What? You think we should give more blood to the plant? I don't think we need
Exactly.
to.
No, blood.
Okay.
Plant doesn't need blood. I'm good. Plant needs no blood. Look, healthy, green, all good.
Oh, look, the blood is helping her. She said you were right.
No, it's
Her leaves are greener. Oh, I don't know what I would do without you, Uncle.
Oliver, get your woman.
My woman. I have no control over her.
Oh no.
She just said she wasn't gonna pour blood over you, and she thanked Uncle for the tip to pour blood on you because now you look better.
Let's give it a thumbs up.
Wow.
Good God.
I'm just gonna stay here.
Hmm.
But what were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, I'm
Yes,
not crazy. Let's move on.
This Thrushmore Office of the Sleepless Detective Agency. Does that sound familiar to anyone?
No, but maybe we can find a phone and call them.
Does it sound familiar?
Phone?
What's a phone?
What's a phone?
Well, you said it's a calling card. Can we just? Doesn't it have their phone number?
Did-
No.
No.
It's not like a business card.
Well, she said calling. She didn't say
Yeah.
business card.
Back in the olden times, Sevi, when you would call on someone at their house, you'd bring a card that basically had your name on it. You'd leave it in a tray by the door if they were not home, so that they knew you called, so that they could return the favor and call back and like
Oh my
come to
God.
see you. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, no,
Because
Daryl's
that's
gun
what
is
they
the most
had to
advanced
do before
technology
there
they
was
got.
such thing as
Yeah.
electronic
And even that's like
communication.
kind of shit.
Oh my God. I thought we could find phones here. All right.
Frost, if you're talking, you're muted. Oh, okay.
I'm just chuckling to myself.
Oh, okay.
It was a valid question. She said calling.
Yeah,
We
it's
just-
but calling cards are very different.
We just
Calling
thought
to
that
someone's
you need a-
house.
You need a fargab.
Oh boy, man. I can't sometimes.
I would like to know what more about that Red Destiny sword. That's interesting. Perhaps it has some sort of implications. Does it have like a name on it or anything? Other than Red
Mirashi
Destiny?
4. It now says
Nope.
Mirashi 4.
She's just like
Mirashi 3 is right out.
Yeah.
it's like this beautiful like gold scroll that said Res Destiny. She's cut it out and now in like kindergarten handwriting a Mirashi on it.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
R is backwards.
The best part is that Mirashi just said, "Ooh, sword," and took it.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, "I use swords." Look over at the sword guy, but he has an elegant sword.
Yes, mine is quite consensual. That one is piercing.
Okay.
You?
It's penetrative. Well, I suppose that's as far as this goes. Perhaps the personal effects rooms still await our investigation.
Do you
Unless
feel
there's
like you're
something that
missing
we're
anything?
missing.
This one's here. Can I do notice on this door?
Yeah, there's a. It's not spelt that way, lols. It's got a W in it, lows.
We hear creepy baby noises.
Oh, why isn't music playing?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Why'd you break the music? There it goes.
Well, the thing I tried to make the short sword for Mirashi, and when I went to do it, it froze. So that's probably why. Yeah, I mean, there's a door. You've observed the door, Mirashi.
And
I
now
opened
it
the
is
door.
open.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Do I see anything?
Yeah, racks cluttered with boxes and sprawling collections of haphazard junk fill this dusty storage room.
Okay, I'm gonna do notice to look for creatures that might attack us.
There's a lot of junk in this place.
I've rolled a 4.
I mean, yeah, there are boxes of all sorts of personal effects, clothing, shoes, bits and baubles. None of it's particularly worth anything.
Oh.
I mean, they're not. It's whatever a patient was dropped off with. Essentially, it's here. There's not.
Is there something anything that says Mirashi?
No, so oddly enough, if you are to sort of comb through and look and see if any personal effects for your characters are here,
Yeah.
there's like no record other than that bit of paper that basically says you 5 were admitted for on the behest of Count Lowell's. It doesn't even look like you were brought in with anything. There's no bags of any personal effects here for any of you.
Huh.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe I'm just an apparition that was placed here by Uncle as a test. Maybe I don't actually exist.
Are there any journals or books or anything like that might be worth it?
No, this is all like very just. Some of it looks like it's been rifled through, but even so, none of it looks like it's particularly worth anything.
Okay.
Is there anything that might be useful to the other survivors?
I mean, there is clothes and things here that were brought in by, and people who went through admitting and then stored away here for hopefully someday when they would leave. So, I mean, if you wanted to take that to any of them, you probably could. Oh, God.
I will notice for the other door.
Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Well, I mean, you're not even sure it's a door.
I think
wall
this
looks
door
strange.
might be locked.
It's not locked.
You need me to unlock it? I'll
Right.
pull up my gun.
Nope, I got it. Okay, I'm gonna roll notice to see what's inside here.
What are you rolling notice for? Oh, see what's
This
in
room.
there? There is a whole bunch of rubble in this room. Like the ceiling has really collapsed.
Oh,
In this room. It looks like potentially, though, like this might have been an adjoining room for staff to kind of walk between wards, but because it's so collapsed, you don't think you can make your way through to the next ward.
any loot? No.
No, you don't see any loot.
So, if we go back, the stairs that went up, the spiral staircase,
Mhm.
that just went up to the second floor, like bookshelf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
more bookshelves. That's it.
All right. I'm going to try showing this lady something again.
Can I
I'm going to show her the painting.
Godwin
Careful.
and Daybreak and Daryl to try and look at this desk and see if they can find anything?
Yeah, sure.
I'll ask you guys to roll notice on that desk.
On this right here desk? Let me see.
Yeah.
It's a desk.
It sure is a desk.
Oh, Daryl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a 5.
What desk?
Daybreak.
I walk
Daybreak
into it.
does-
You guys have her targeted. That's why you're getting a failure with the 5.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
but I mean that's a
It is.
success. So, the desk has kind of mundane documents on it, but it also has a locked drawer as well.
A locked drawer?
Wait.
All right, that's easy.
ask
I'll pull out my
Oliver
gun.
has a small key.
Oliver.
I'm not implying
try-
anything, but
no,
I'm saying he has a small key.
Oliver, try opening this before he shoots it.
Click. I'll try to open it.
Click. Click. Oh,
All right, fine. Do it your way.
no. Sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
Daryl, you need to save some of your
Okay.
lockpicks.
So, do
All
my
right.
do any of the keys fit it?
Oh yeah, the little one.
Yeah.
The one that was too small for the other doors.
Oh, the skeleton key.
Perfect.
I have some more
Goodies.
fun things for you to
I
read.
thought you were going to say
Oh,
bad
great.
news.
Oh, no.
Oh God, here we go.
I can read this one if you
Is
all
it a blue sword?
Oh,
would
wow.
prefer
I
not
don't
to
care.
read it.
If you don't want me
Okay.
to, if you don't want me to read it, I can read it either way.
I don't care who reads it. It's just everyone should hear it.
Ah.
Noel, you read it.
Okay.
I
Oh,
didn't
gee.
understand
Okay. I
anything-
see how it is.
I didn't understand anything Oliver said last time.
So it says,
Oh my
"Monday,
God.
Another unexpected call from Count Lowell's. These have become common, and Lowell's focus is so singular that they no longer leave me apprehensive. He requested to see me after his visit with Xandulis. He claims to have theoretical solution for the poor man's condition. I don't know what the Count and my prized patient have been discussing, and Lowell's again refused to share. But I doubt that lordly amateur psychologist has truly hit upon anything of worth. Regardless, I'd be a fool not to humor my liege." Now, you're assuming this is written by Lysandra because it's in her desk. Starday, Lowell's solution, quote unquote, was not at all what I expected. I have no clue where he turned it up, but on his most recent visit, he brought along a copy of Valhadi's The Chain of Nights, a near legendary collection of psycho-arcane studies and treatments focused on dreaming. While I abhor arcane tampering, if there's a permanent solution to Xandulis nightmares, it could be here. Lowell's allowed me to study the text for a duration of his visit, but staunchly refused to leave it in my possession. Moonday. Lowell's has made me an offer, his copy of The Chain of Nights. All I must do in return is accept a handful of new patients, former associates of his that have suffered some unprecedented manner of group amnesia.
Oh my
I
God.
might
God.
I might accept this as charity on the Count's behalf, but he insists that I keep no record of their committal. The terms made me suspicious, but I can learn more of these curious strangers once they're in my care. If it means the possibility to cure Xandulis and others, I welcome the bargain. Toil Day. The Chain of Nights is a marvel. It will take years of study to unravel all its possibilities, but already I've discovered a process by which chronic dreams might be drawn forth and disposed of like so much psychic gristle. Tomorrow our experiment begins.
Oh my God. So she's to blame. She did something, and then she caused this whole mist to appear that is causing our dreams.
So wait, hold on.
They were psychic experiments trying to drop names.
Solution. It's a text.
She did something that caused this. Yes. The solution is arcane. Anyway, but we didn't see this book anywhere here, Noel.
No, you have not a copy of The Chain of Nights. You do not.
Okay.
See, so
Chris.
the book is discovered a process by which chronic dreams might be drawn forth and disposed of like much psychic bristle. And it says it was an arcane book.
So there's no saving her. We should just shoot her.
I mean, we have to find a way to dispel this. Is there?
I'm gonna go back and just real quick, and I'm just gonna try to show her one more thing. I want to try and show her the painting, see if she reacts to it.
I mean, right now she has a duster wrapped around her head.
Oh right.
Oh.
Hey, Stinkweed, can you go get my duster real quick?
She can dispel it. She can dispel the entangle, right?
Yeah, the entangle's gone, and I'm going to use my quarterstaff, which has reach, and just kind of nudge the hat back over to him.
It just kind of like falls off her and kind of slips into the blood and just...
Gross.
Thanks, Stinkweed.
and I'll hold the painting out in front of me and just say, "Does this look familiar to you?"
Yeah, there's no response.
There's no response. Okay.
No, she's completely out of it.
Well, completely useless, more like.
Hmm.
And if we look at her in that little mirror that we had, just kind of,
You see her in the mirror.
okay, well, she exists. This is good.
Oh, I should say, I don't. In with the document I just read to you, there was a magnifying glass.
Oh, okay. When I use a magnifying glass on the 2 documents that we have to see if we can find anything.
Yeah, I mean, you don't see anything special on them, but
Okay. I'll
It
use
was
a
in the-
magnifying glass
So I
to
didn't-
look at the painting.
I didn't want to jip you a magnifying glass.
Okay.
Just
Can I
in
use
case.
a magnifying glass on the painting?
It makes things bigger.
Okay.
Hmm.
Praising Noelle.
My,
Wow,
what a
things,
magnifying glass does. A magnifying glass. What do you think it does?
the things we learned about Dimples and our DM all in one sentence.
I was gonna say, think about who is in this call.
Hmm. Is there a way to dispel? Okay. Does anybody have dispel magic?
No.
No.
Sadly, no.
No one really has to spell. Oh dear.
No.
Yep.
I have healing, entangle, and lower trait. That's all I got.
Okay.
Yeah,
I-
is Dispel seasoned or? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think you can get it right away. I'm pretty sure it's one of the first powers you can.
Yeah, I have Dark Side, Havoc, and Confusion, none of which are going to help here.
No. Okay. Can the arcane people maybe roll arcane to see if they might know how to dispel this any other way?
That's what I rolled occult for, but I don't think I did good enough or something.
Yeah, I've only got faith, and I am not sure if that would even
Okay.
qualify.
so
would it Noelle?
Would it be occult only for the roll?
Well, you rolled to see if you knew what she was, so you know what she is.
Well, if I can roll for a solution, well, I'll do that too. You know, I just remembered I have something that the enemy never expected. The biggest brain.
Oh Lord. Oh, my stupid thing froze again. This is driving me flippin' nuts.
I think I could be bigger.
What?
Well, I guess not.
You have to
okay.
try it again. You succeeded with a 5.
If you're,
I was hoping for a
Are
raise.
are you looking for a way to make the miasma coming out of her stop?
Yeah, I want to end whatever this is.
Dispel.
Well, she's breathing it out. It's her gasping for air, and then that's coming out. She's breathing it out.
Well, that's why I was trying to cover her face.
Yeah, and you did, and it still came out. It didn't stop her from breathing. She's still breathing it out.
Is there a way to dispel the magic?
I have a question for Noelle. See if she'd even allow this. I have a power I have never used yet, but I had allocated it to blind. Could we switch that out to dispel, or is that too metagamey? If it feels too weird and metagamey,
I mean,
we'll leave it as
that's a
blind.
bit metagamey, and also it will not result in the solution you want. So I'm just going to give you that bit of information. So
Well, Godwin's solution is to end her suffering.
if you want, I mean, like if she is breathing out this cloud or this smoke, this miasma. So if she wasn't breathing, reason would dictate.
That is exactly
No
why
more
Godwin has
miasma.
been staring at her and watching her and trying to decide if she is,
And that's what I've
innocent or not.
and that's what I've determined with my occult.
Well, I
Just
mean,
shoot her.
she's just breathing this out. I mean,
All
I'm
right, if
telling you,
that's
she's
if that's
breathing
what
it out.
if that's what my character realizes, that if she was not breathing, this would stop. I will just I won't wait for an answer this time. I'll shoot her.
You can shoot her. That's fine.
Noelle's like, this is not the answer I was going for.
There's honestly not a particularly wrong way to handle this. It's just sort of how you choose.
That looks like a success.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, okay. I guess I'm only gonna shake her. Apparently.
Does that make her shriek?
Oh yeah, and it also it expands the
Cloud.
expands the miasma because now that she's shrieking and more miasma is coming out, it's going to it makes it bigger.
Godwin is getting concerned by this getting larger and coming towards him, so his eyes flare.
Like, it grows outward from her. I don't know if that's exactly bigger, but sort of.
This narration. Oh.
A rude eye.
I'm just saying, you make it bigger, it grows outward from her, it's getting closer to you. Like, the narration. I'm just saying.
He just said something in Celestial, and just his eyes flare brighter than you've seen them flare before.
Mm-hmm.
And he just possibly pops her head. Well, we'll see. He's not very good at aiming this. And so far, most things have actually, soaked everything.
You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I was like, we're just going to attempt better rolls here to use some of my bennies because you haven't hit a lot of things tonight. Okay. No, I'm good.
The story of
but
Godwin's life.
We are at 12:50, so we should probably call it a night. And you can decide if you want to keep shooting lead and eye lasers into her next week, or if you want to, what else you might want to do.
All right. So Caleb will get to take over Daryl after he just shot an innocent woman. Great.
Is she innocent though? I mean, she did some things from the sounds of the documents you have.
Does not sound innocent.
Well, then he will be justified.
She sounds like a royal bitch.
Oh God.
Oh boy. All right. So that's my last session, guys. Which makes me sad.
Yay. I mean, not
we
yay,
didn't
but
get enough furry jokes. I mean,
Yeah.
It's probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
So,
Perhaps.
I will go around. You can tell everyone where they can find you. And yeah, that'll be that. I gotta start on top with who's next to me here in the video. So I'll start with Frost.
Hi, I'm Frost. I'm the person shooting eye lasers at the not so innocent woman. You can find me on Moonskull and Legend Seeker and on my links in my link tree. So give me some follows on all those fun, fantastic places you can find me. And I will throw it at, let's see, we're going to throw it at Moss. He's right below me.
Thank you. Obviously, I'm here several days a week. I just dropped an episode of Fear of Ages Past for our Lord of the Rings show over on Tales from the Dragon's Tavern, which is my channel. So go and check that out if you haven't already. And just real quick, I do want to say thank you, Noelle, for GMing us for these past couple episodes. I've had a lot of fun. And I loathe the idea of being run by Erudite. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But yes, thank you. I've had a lot of fun, and best of luck to you and everything else you're doing. And I'll throw it to Chrysanth.
Oh, you can just find me in chat, in the Discord, wherever. I have a Twitter. Don't follow it. I don't do anything with it. But yeah, Noelle, thank you so much. And you had so much patience with the newbie. How do I do things? and also poor Hikari. And I'll toss it over to Sevi.
All right.
Had to get that in
Um,
there.
Hello, everybody. You can follow me at Legally Savvy. I'm almost at 600 subs. So I'm really excited about that. And follow me at Savvy Love over at YouTube too. I hit 200 subs, so yay, excited. Or my Twitch and my Kick. So make sure to give me a follow those over there. The movie for this week is let me check. Is The Lost Boys. So if you guys want to hang out with me, we'll be watching that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Time over in my Discord server. And I will pass it to Frost.
No, Frost already went.
I've already gone.
Oh, okay. All right, everybody then.
Yeah, you can find me here. This is where I'm at on Moonskull. And you can find me over on Legend Seeker. You can also find Frost there as well. Frost, Moss, and I are working on a tabletop role-playing game for you guys. So you can go see what we're doing live, writing the lore for you. Or if you'd like to get the system mechanics and other things early and get kind of free, access to it, you can support us on Patreon and help bring the project to life. Yeah, Noelle, it's been terrible being tormented by you. You are the most ruthless GM I've ever played under. But I'm stronger for it. And because of you, I have learned all sorts of new ways to torture my players when I take over. So they'll have you to thank for the ruthlessness. No, it's been a lot of fun, and we appreciate you. And I'm sad to see you have to step away, but it was a good.
Sorry. I'm sad to step away too, but I hopefully after that I have the baby and things are not so crazy, and I hopefully am getting some sleep, I can return and do something here on the channel. We will see. But for the time being, I'll try and pop in chat and on the Discord and say hi to everyone and keep up with the story. But for now, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Be well, everyone. We'll see you on the next stream. Bye.
Bye, guys. I forgot how to end the stream. Okay, here we go. Bye.